sometimes.
If someone's a real mean and I see that they're
generally
really rich,
speaking, people
steal
get
their
caught
money.
because they do it a bunch.
It's
Like,
true. It's true.
You do it, you steal stuff, you're like, hey, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that every day.
That's right. You're right. If
Wow,
you're
I guess I got away
careful.
with taking all the money out of this register. I guess I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll do it every fucking day.
Yeah.
There's your mistake.
None will be the wiser. That's my understanding, and of course I have nothing to back it up. I don't
Yeah.
know if that's true.
Yeah.
Might just be an anecdote.
Who knows?
I like that Yoshi.
Yeah,
But
you're
yes,
just
probably
vibing,
if you do crimes
dancing.
consistently, you'll eventually probably someone will be like, hey, you're doing a crime.
Yeah. It gets, I imagine it's easy to figure out.
Gotta go find myself.
You know, unless you're hiding something.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What's fun is when people ask you to do crimes and you tell them that, and then they are mad at you because you told them that what they're doing is a crime.
So what?
And they're like, come on!
It wasn't as easy.
I've been giving you guys money for years. Can't you just give me this?
Luna.
I was like,
Hey!
no, it's a crime to do.
Luna!
Criminal!
My goodness!
She's doing a crime.
She's being tall.
Yeah.
No one liked that.
Yeah.
No one liked that.
Not
So-
on the sink.
So pissed.
She's like, I like all this negative attention. You stop.
She's like, but I can get up there.
No,
I have long,
It's not.
youthful legs.
I can't.
She wants to
Why
play
should I
that
not
way.
be tall?
Would you like to be on the couch, Pierre? It could happen for you.
Yeah, bud. You're very
Oh,
kind
boy.
and gentle. It just needs a little boost.
Aww.
Yeah.
That kind of big boost.
Hello, friend.
Ah, damn,
I
stop
wonder
here now!
if like Bonnie is having
Don't
trouble
take
with the
my
stairs.
stuff.
I feel like going down the stairs, she's a little, sometimes like, do we have to go outside?
Oh.
Aww.
She
Yeah,
gets
no,
But
it's
she's got short little stubby legs.
hard when you get
And dogs' bones get old.
Yeah.
It's like,
True. Just like everyone else's.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Ooh, bad news.
Prepare for the bone
Oh,
old
yeah. Did you think your bones are gonna be amazing
I don't
forever?
want my bones to get old.
Yeah.
But skeletons are the last thing left.
True.
Yeah, a
No,
dancing
that's true.
skeleton.
That's a checkmate if I ever heard it.
Yeah.
Actually, my back is good.
This is just skeleton trying.
That is
Escape.
trying to
Yeah.
remove
It's
itself.
the muscles that hurt, not the bones.
Leave a
Yeah.
beautiful
That's
skeleton.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
It's the muscles. that
Yeah,
hurt.
so if everyone could just like Venmo me or PayPal me
Yeah, of course.
$20.
Me
as
as
well.
well.
That's all right.
Yeah, I can do that.
Sweet.
Absolutely.
By that you mean all four of us, $20, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure.
Not $5 each. That's,
Right.
that's a little low.
Yes.
Couples.
Yes.
He likes that. I know,
Well
this
then,
dog's a freak.
can just one of us spend maybe
Prepare
40?
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all right.
What if
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, obviously. That's
one
why I
of
was
us gives
trying
you
to.
60 and someone else gives you 20? Would that work?
Yes, it would hypothetically work.
I mean, the numbers are
Wait.
the numbers are there.
I don't
I don't know if it's equitable.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah,
us
I don't
gave
think.
15 instead of 20, but then somebody came in from outside and gave them the 20.
Some random person just
Yeah.
walks in. Here's $20.
Exactly. If
They
that
want to buy
happened,
my
would you-
chocolate. That's fine.
Let's see if I can find you. It shouldn't be that hard. You're on Venmo, right?
No.
He has a PayPal. He's like,
Wait.
bad dot.
Oh,
PayPal?
PayPal. Do you have a PayPal?
Yeah.
Because I don't think I do.
I have one.
Will you pay him then? And I'll pay you on
Did you
Venmo.
do
I
it?
think I
Oh,
could
that's
use your money.
Oh, sweet.
What's the credit card number?
I'm about
You're
to.
free. Stop saying your credit card
I
number.
can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah. It's on the internet.
You're insane. Let go, let go, let go. Let go. Thank you.
I didn't even know I had a PayPal.
You don't.
Oh, you saw it.
Wow.
I get it now. Yep. You just, yep, I understand.
I haven't paid no.
That's great.
Thanks.
Chad, how do I find you?
It is Chad.
Go ahead. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Oh,
Oh
sweet.
yeah,
He's been
you're
in like a
reading
couple
all kinds of
Wishmaster
stuff.
movies.
Nice. Well, don't Venmo him. You don't even care for the Wishmaster series.
What about someone who is in charge of wishes?
But yeah, I don't know how to explain the Wishmaster series because I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
He says done.
It's like if Hellraiser was like really, really shitty.
Yeah. It's
Is
like
it for kids?
It's like an evil genie that like grants wishes.
yeah.
It's a horror series. It's a lot of
Yeah, it's a
horror.
horror series. It's not good.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't probably watched it in a really long
I
time.
think the first one is okay.
There's a
That's
Genie
what I
movie.
mean.
Yeah, that's why they. Yeah, it was good enough.
The
But-
Genie movie coming out by the guy who did Mad Max and Dave.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
So
that
we-
looks great.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
looks awesome. I'm like really excited about it.
Yeah, that was
I
great.
watched the trailer. I got all excited.
I think-
About movies.
I
I don't
think
care about
he's
movies.
underrated. You know.
Oh, he's great. He's the
Yeah, like,
He doesn't
George
disappoint.
Miller.
Miller. Yeah.
Yeah.
George
George Miller's a little
I want to watch Babe 2.
underrated. Yeah,
Hey,
Babe
yeah.
2 is great.
Yeah. It's been
If
a
you
while.
did not see Babe 2,
No.
you should
Well, I
definitely
think
fuck
part of the
with
reason
Babe
he's
2.
underrated is people just don't realize that he has directed.
Right, what he's
Babe
directed
Yeah.
because he's
I think people
Well,
don't
yeah,
know that he
because-
made all of the Mad Maxes.
unless you're like a probably like a hardcore cinephile, you probably are like I don't know what the fuck that is.
Either a babe head
Yeah.
or a Mad Max.
Or Mad Max. And I think
Never
when
the
you find
twain
out
shall
that
meet.
that one man made both of those
Yeah.
Right.
hurts your brain in a weird way.
Wait,
I think
same
there's
guy that
similar-
made Thunderdome also made Baby.
Yeah. That's weird. And that penguin movie? Both of them? About the
Happy
dancing
Feet.
Happy Feet penguins? Yeah.
That was him.
All of these are movies that my mom loves.
Oh, your mom
There you
is
go.
a secret
Yeah.
George
Oh,
Miller
wow.
lover
She
then.
didn't even know. She
Yeah.
might know.
It's not a secret.
Does your mom like the Witches of Eastwick?
Yeah.
George
That
Miller.
also-
There's George Miller too.
Oh,
It's George Miller.
Yeah.
interesting.
What
I
else?
remember like one scene.
Lorenzo's Oil, which I've never seen, but my
Yeah.
understanding is no
That's
one
George
really
Miller?
likes that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Lorenzo's
level
Oil?
of Earthworm Jim 2 called Lorenzo's Soil. It's
Yeah.
about
It's a reference to.
Yes, it
it's
is a reference to that
that.
movie.
I'm
Yes.
learning that again.
Also another
What
problematic
is
creator,
Lorenzo's Oil?
unfortunately.
Uh,
Like, really.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
What's,
person
what is
has
the oil?
children and one of the children or both two
It's
children are
Greeks.
very,
I
very
think
sick.
it is that the one kid essentially lives or exists to be a donor for the other kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The parents have a second child, so their first kid can
It's
live.
that ethical dilemma.
It's an ethical dilemma. It's a Sophie's choice.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
That's
Kind
a
of,
long
yeah,
ethical dilemma.
Sort of.
Like, do they wait till they
I think they have the second kid so like a kidney or some sort of transplant can happen. But they literally have a second child in hopes
Right.
that they can the kid will be a donator for their child
It's a little
that's
bit
dying.
more
I think.
interesting of a take, although I don't know if it's like a good movie, than like the ones where it's just like they raise a bunch of clones. and it's just,
Right.
like-
Yeah,
That's always
yeah,
because
yeah.
the twist is always like they're a bunch of clones that are
Yeah.
just gonna be
Oh,
ordered.
Like what's that clone one? That's got all the clones. And they're trying to find
The
their
Island.
like out in their
Is it
own.
called The Island?
Not the that is a clone one that they're trying to do that.
Yeah.
No, it was like better. It's like based on a book, and it has like Carrie Melly.
Oh, Never
I
Let Me
can't
Go.
say her name.
Never Let Me Go.
Yeah, Never Let Me Go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I read a different book by that author. Like, the only book that I've read by. No, I read two. Never mind.
Oh, that's
Kazuo Ishiguro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We Were Orphans. When We Were Orphans.
Yeah.
Does it have a
I really
sequel?
liked that.
Because that
No,
feels like that'd be
no, it's
related.
not about clone orphans. That is
Okay.
about Sherlock Holmes era detective.
Yeah.
Sweet.
He does not repeat himself.
Excellent.
It's
Yeah.
great. It's such a good
Go
takedown.
Stephen King, that guy.
the Arthurian.
He directed.
Yeah,
He
yeah, I
helped
love
develop
him.
the
Very
story
giant.
for a movie I really like that I've told both of you about. The saddest music in the world.
Oh
The Guy
yeah.
Madden film. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the saddest music in the world.
Yeah, which I have. I bought it on DVD.
Yeah, I saw that a long time ago.
How sad is
I
it?
really like that movie. It's weird. I like
It's
it.
kind of sad, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's really
a
just
little sad.
weird. Like,
It's just weird.
it's
It's
just-
more weird.
yeah,
Guy Madden's an interesting guy. He's fun.
yeah,
Like hangs out in Winnipeg, makes his own little movies.
yeah. It was interesting to get a talkie from him. Because most of his
Yeah.
movies are silent.
Yeah, most of his movies are silent. Yeah.
Fun. Fun. I did love the Three Giant too.
Yeah,
That was
that was good.
Yeah, I heard that one. It was good.
Yeah,
I read like his.
Weep.
I've read like his. Well, I haven't read The Remains of the Day, but I read like most of the Unconsoled, which I like, but it's very just challenging to get through because it's like really dense and tangential intentionally. And They Never Let Me Go, which I didn't like very much, but
Yeah, I didn't love that.
I heard that the movies. Just didn't like it.
So I watched. I didn't know what the movie was, so I'm just watching it, and I was like, "What?" Like I'm like, something's obviously fucked up. I can't figure it out.
That's a good way to go in.
And once I figured it out, I was like,
Yeah.
And I'm glad it wasn't like when I was watching like The Village, where I'm like, I know there's a twist, so what is it? And the whole time I'm like, is it just that it's modern day? Is that the twist?
No.
Right.
No, that won't be the twist. But the whole time I'm like, well, how is M. Night gonna fit into this narrative
How's he gonna
as a
shine
cameo?
on this?
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, it's gonna be in modern day. That's what the fuck it's gonna be.
Right.
And then that's the twist, and I was like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah,
That's
when
just
I
so mad.
when I read Never Let Me Go, I feel like again I haven't seen the movie, but in the book,
Yeah.
I think it is supposed to be somewhat subtle, but it is not if you're very genre savvy. Where it's
Right.
like clones who are being raised
It's
for
pretty
coordination.
subtle in the movie until like there's just a point where like
You just
someone's like, yeah, we just lied to you.
yeah.
We just lied to you.
That happens in the book too. Like that same turn is there.
Yeah.
But when I was reading it, I was like, is it this? And I was like pretty confident.
Yeah.
So like, but I know that a lot of people were taken by surprise by it. So I like wonder if it was just another case of like, since he is not considered a genre writer,
Yeah.
he's writing a genre book,
Yeah.
and like people who are more just genre savvy were like, oh yeah, I get it. And then other people, it's like Looper,
Like a
where
big
people are
bullet.
like, where
Right.
they're like, this is like the greatest sci-fi movie ever made.
Yeah.
And
People
it's
who don't play a bunch of anime-ass video games.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was just like, yeah, I get that. And it's like,
Now the only thing that's the best of those things is and even it's not, but like his doing an Agatha Christie is one of the better ones it does.
yeah.
Because like Knives Out is
What?
great,
Yeah, Knives
It
Out.
is great.
but I'd say everything else it's like
I like Brick pretty well.
Brick's good, but Brick is not better than
No, Knives Out is
the
way.
pastiche that he's
Say it again.
Meh. Yeah, Knives Out, man. That's fine.
Next film.
Excuse me.
Knives Out
They're all
too.
bad.
That's what I did in the movie.
Mix.
I didn't count that one.
Yeah.
If you'd like to talk
Did
to
you
me
say
about it,
that?
come closer.
That's a great way to leave a theater.
I usually do.
I'll be at the front. If you want to catch
If you
me
want to
outside.
discuss the film
Yeah.
with me,
Yes.
I'll be waiting at the door.
Here's my car.
Maybe that's what I'll do more of. I'll go to movie theaters and the whole time be like, this is terrible. Catch me outside and discuss.
Just start like yelling like the URL.
You know, it would be funny to just yell intermission
Yeah. Yeah.
when it's not happening. When
Yeah.
a couple people leave.
Yeah.
Man, I
yes.
wish Marvel would give intermissions. Like,
Yes.
I'm not gonna go to that many Marvel movies anymore.
How
But
long
like,
are Marvel movies?
They're just
I mean,
always
like
long.
Endgame was like over 3 hours.
Yeah, they could use it.
Most
There's
of
There's
them
no
are-
intermission.
What?
Woo.
No intermission. Most of them are like 2.5.
I mean, but you could pee at any point.
Sure.
There is something.
There is something.
You're,
Yeah.
okay, you're not wrong about that.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice if there was just like a time where everybody could just like take a
Yes. Yes.
You know,
Just
like-
a little.
break. Just like
Time.
stop watching a
Slack.
movie.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
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 That's all good.
They used to have
Hateful Eight
breaks.
had an intermission.
All
they-
movies
if they
used to
put
have
that in a-
intermissions.
If they
Like,
put it in a Marvel movie, there would be a lot of young folks who think that they invented it. Like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, obviously.
Sure. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
What's like a cooler name for an intermission for the young crowd?
Piss
Piss break's
break,
good,
yeah.
honestly.
It's
That's
Piss
fine.
break.
Break the fourth
Piss
wall.
break.
of the bus.
Piss break, yeah.
Piss break.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
Piss
But yeah, if you're, 3-hour movies, a lot.
Yeah. None of your snacks are gonna last long.
No, your snacks are not gonna last, yeah.
That's true.
Let go.
You're gonna lose out. Oh,
You
I'm
get an
getting
intermission, you can go buy more popcorn.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't, yeah.
I haven't been to a movie theater in so long. I think the last movie I saw in theaters was Parasite.
Wow, that was a good one to go out
I think
on.
that
It
was
was.
fun as well.
My last movie in a theater for a while, I have subsequently gone back to the movie theater, was not Parasite, and was instead Star Wars. And then I didn't see a movie in a theater for like 2 years.
I guess this
And
is
I
the
was a
only
little
movie.
like, that seems right.
I saw something
The world is bullshit now.
Also,
And I saw that stupid Star Wars movie that pissed me off.
Yep, I
And then the
saw.
world ended.
I saw like one thing after Star Wars. I don't remember what it was, but yeah.
Yeah.
Star Wars is that Rise of Skywalker is a terrible one to go out on.
Terrible
That's
going
so
out
sad.
now.
Which one?
Is that
Rise
the
of
third one?
Skywalker.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's a
didn't
good
see
thing
that
I got
one.
engaged like a few days later. Else I
Some
would have
little
been like,
boy.
fuck this life.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Life's too short.
Yeah.
At least it was the last one.
Yeah.
For certain values.
For
of-
certain,
Yeah.
until they have new ones
Yeah.
soon. Yeah.
Pierre's like excited.
Luna's excited about speaking, so like Pierre was pretty cute. He wants to like.
Yeah.
Pierre.
I mean, what about that?
The more I think about that movie, the more mad I get.
I know.
It's like
I'm even now bitter about it. It's the only Star Wars movie I've never watched a second time.
yeah, same.
That's messed up.
You're so
Both of you.
athletic.
That's messed up. You saw all the other ones?
I've seen all the other Star Wars movies, yes.
You
I
saw
haven't seen Solo, but
That's the
I
one
did
that
see Solo.
kinda like.
Actually, I only saw Solo once as well.
yeah, that seems like
But Solo wasn't
Solo
so egregiously terrible. It was just mediocre
No, it
and
was
stupid and
satisfying.
didn't need to. No, it wasn't that bad. There's enough good in it that like it was entertaining, and then when it was over, I was kind of like, oh,
right.
that was nothing.
Yeah, it was not a
a lot of
bearing plot.
Yeah,
Which one?
Solo, which is just like they basically are doing a crime.
I don't like
Space.
I don't care for those.
Yeah, I know you hate the fucking Star Wars.
Yeah,
I understand. You hate all Star Wars. I understand that. Yeah.
There was this whole thing about like, oh, Billy D. Williams' baby is gender fluid because
Yeah.
Right.
press, and I think it was
Big
just
news for
because
Star Wars.
Lando is implied to have.
No,
That's
you
actually
said
a
robot.
robot.
the robot. Same difference.
Yeah.
great.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what
not
robot
just- yeah.
means. You're gay
Yeah.
and your gender
Yeah.
is too.
Yeah.
No.
We
So-
made up
Also,
a, we
like,
made up a pride flag.
I feel
for our
like
Star Wars
you have to
flag.
invent a whole. If in the Star Wars universe people have sex with robots, we have to add. You can't just be like that's a gender fluid.
LGBTR.
Right.
You know, like,
Yeah.
Right.
like
Right, there has to be
first off,
lady
how
robots
is
or
It
robots?
doesn't have
Robots
anything to
too,
do
you
with
know.
gender.
No.
Like,
Yeah. Then aren't you just pansexual if you want
I
to fuck
think
a
it's
robot?
just
It
pansexual.
also sort of.
And is that even the right term?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess pansexual kind of covers all the things,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I don't know because
I don't know.
it's people. But
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's always
fair.
supposed to be people, not machines
Not like
that
you're
have
not-
consciousness.
you're not
Also,
like
if
robots.
robots have
You're
consciousness,
Yeah.
are they people?
People-ish.
I don't care.
Which is what all great sex, you know? And then
Yeah.
you just get into an ex machina debate.
Well,
Are
I
you
don't
are
care.
yes, that they are
You
people.
hated that movie too? You didn't like that movie at all?
Also, I had a
Okay.
student, like a really, really good
I
student,
like some movies.
write a
Yeah.
paper about, I was arguing
It's
for
like
like
all
justice for AI, like that it's like actually inhumane if like an AI system like you know fucks up or does something wrong to like disconnect it. It's better to rehabilitate the same way we do with humans. And he used he was like, this was in a college comp class, so like a I let them research whatever they wanted,
Yeah.
and he was like a computer engineering student. So he
Okay.
went this
I feel
way.
like that's a very human way to think.
It is a human way to think about it, which was, you know, one of the things that I found problematic with his like thesis statement. But guess what? He did the research, and it is a weird thing. It's almost like applying like principles of like human psychology to,
Yeah.
you know, the machine. But the machine is intended to. I mean, the machines that he was looking at, anyways, the AI that he was looking at, you know, is created by humans, right?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. So
Yeah,
like the
exactly.
the logic of it is there as far as like
Yeah.
whatever, but it's like really,
We should
it
stop
really is like.
defining human
Yeah.
life
I'm just saying,
for
it's
all
like the
things.
classic thing. Like
That's
the
really
you know the
good
word
point.
robot
Yeah.
comes from this like Czech play RUR, and it like I don't remember what the word like it basically means servant, I think.
Yeah. Something like that.
Something like that, and that whole like thing there is like at the end of the play, like it's pretty much like people are gone except for this one guy who the robots keep around because he's the like the manufacturer
Right.
of the robots. But there's this like really crazy like kind of Adam and Eve scene where that play ends with this like it was like a horrific, like people were super freaked out by this play when it was when it premiered, but like it's like at the end the robots are going to like have a new society, and I guess the premise or like the message there is like how is that different from you know human society or whatever at the end of the day. And then just the one human that's left is now like performing a task in the way that the robots were invented to perform the tasks for humans.
Damn.
I
Yeah. No, it's, I mean, back
And
in
you
the
know,
day, that was
it's-
an interesting question. I mean, it still is.
it still is. I just think it's like it's hard to like separate. And I guess that's what the the student was sort of saying is like if the like consciousness or whatever was created based on human consciousness, then it has to be
Yeah.
treated.
I guess there's an interesting sort of idea that you floated by me, where the human meat body kind of like picks is like a transmitter for an awareness or consciousness, like radio waves or TV or something.
Transducer.
It's sort of like this thing, awareness, and then your meat, is a version of how you can channel it.
Some neuroscientists.
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
how
it goes,
seriously
you
they're
know,
being taken.
I mean, it goes both ways. Where like you can easily reduce like whether or not it's true or not. You can reduce like human consciousness to like mechanical functions or like. But then the opposite is true. Like you could overhumanize an AI, but like at the same time, the I think the thornier part of the ethical dilemma of like how to treat AI is that like if at some point AI becomes advanced enough, who knows if that'll ever happen, that it can pass a Turing test and you couldn't tell. You have to just treat it as human because at that point, if it is for all intents and purposes human and you don't know, then like. We don't even treat all people the same right now. Like, yes, you should, but is this about
that's not
American law or something? No, you're right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a good idea to go into this field assuming that stuff is conscious and you should approach it with empathy.
Right.
And not doing that, even if it's not perfect.
Like, if that's one of the things that we think makes humanity good, we should
probably
operate under that.
Yeah.
operate
Using that logic to other things, whether or not they can determine whether or not they want that to apply to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Like if they say like,
No, we're
don't
good.
think of us that way,
Yeah.
like then that's
Right.
their call. Like
Maybe. I don't know.
But we kind of do.
Yeah, we
yeah,
absolutely
no, we do. Like, and that's a problem. Like I think.
Yeah.
A lot of times, these questions are like ways that, I mean, it's not only things happens, but like when Elon Musk talks about it, they're just talking about how they treat people right now. Like,
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
when we started doing
Doggies.
buddy. Moving around a lot.
Yeah.
So,
All right, I am gonna go pick up the tacos.
Thank you, Jen.
Alrighty.
Thank
I'm
you.
really excited. No problem.
Do you want someone to come with you?
Are you okay? Sure.
Yeah,
Pretty
because you
much,
probably
yeah.
need help carrying tacos. Right?
There's a couple
Probably,
things
actually.
that
You're probably right about
that.
that.
I'm handling, but it's mostly just like art supplies. That's not bad. It might be secret, whichever.
The stuff you don't want to crack.
Yeah, like that's another one part.
they finally repainted the lines. So it's a little less Wild West.
You're gonna stay here a minute.
But
Oh yeah, the road's all
Hey,
crazy out there right
Yeah.
now.
What? Can you come around?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Luna, come here.
What's
I
going
had
on
to-
with
Pierre?
the
Oh, they.
Oh,
What?
sorry, Pierre.
They
Here's
repaved.
fine. Here's just standing there.
They repaved the.
Hello, nerd.
Oh, yeah, that part's. Yeah.
Finally got the lines.
I didn't even know they had lines again yet.
Yeah, it wasn't that noticeable.
In front of them.
It was definitely
Yeah.
fucked for a few weeks.
Yeah.
What?
I had to-
Oh,
by my
that's
office.
yeah.
I had
So
to
randomly they had a marathon, like around, or when we
Oh.
needed to go to the Betterment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
fine.
gosh, they
We
had like
didn't know
3
that they
marathons in a row.
Moving it as it was going.
Oh.
They're moving cones, so like we got stuck trying to get
Why
to
does this feel like it's taking so long?
Here, watch for.
Here.
He's fine.
All right. Nobody.
He just wants to be with someone.
Oh my goodness.
She's
It's
a
fine
little
that she did,
Giselle.
but I wish she had the
It's
scratch
so
on the
fast.
She's a really.
I know.
She just is like a dart.
I know, she's so athletic.
She's
She's crazy. She's fucking crazy.
Guardian missile.
Pierre, where are you?
She's so cute though. I love her.
I know, she's adorable. She's my best little friend. Hey, what are you doing here?
Those
Ears. You're the tallest dog I ever did see.
I know, she won't. Baby, why are you going insane?
She just hopes that Pierre will be ready to play.
Yeah, I know. I guess she wishes.
Every so often she'll just look.
He's like way more active than usual. It's nice.
Hi. Listen, this morning
Oh,
I woke
'cause
up
he's-
and I
you know
was on
why?
my way to
No,
the
we put him
kitchen
back
to
on
get me some
steroids.
coffee.
Oh, okay.
And the
He's
cat
got a really
was
bad
sitting in the
cough.
bathroom,
Oh,
all
yeah, I remember
prim,
that.
like this,
Baby.
next to a dead mouse.
Oh,
it's,
boy.
It's helped.
Yeah.
It helped.
I was like,
He's just got
I
a
was
little
like, good
kick
for
in his butt.
you.
Yeah.
She was like, look at me. I did it. I've actually kind of wanted her to, like, the mouse has been about for me. It's really weird. It's in our bathroom.
Oh, we have
I've
a
never
rat right
seen
now.
it in, like, the kitchen. You know, where you, like, expect mice to be. And once it made its way into my office, it's shit out of me. So I locked the door with the cat in there. Nothing ever happened. Anyways, this is like weeks ago. So yeah, it happened today. She was like, check it out. Check it out. I finally did my job, my one job. Yeah. Did you say you have a rat?
We have a rat in our kitchen. There's a hole behind our fridge.
It's big.
Have you named
It's
it?
quite big.
Maybe we should.
No.
It's around enough.
R.I.P. Gerald. That's the name of the mouse.
Oh,
Gerald died.
Yeah, Gerald did.
They laid out sticky traps for us and we just threw them out. That's too much for us.
It's too
Yeah.
cool. And I'm allergic to peanut butter.
That's true.
You want to borrow my cat?
Well, we have a cat.
Well, that's true, but she doesn't. She's just watching.
And also the rat is about like half the size of her.
Oh, it's a
cat.
big rat.
It's a big one.
It's
Oh.
It's like
Bold,
here to
big
here.
bold.
Oh no!
It's like nose to tail, and it's cute, but
Yeah, but
it's
no.
powerful.
Catch it. Have a pet.
We'll see.
Mm.
Crap, it's the negotiations. We have to like make it stay in one place first.
I want to name the rat.
You can name the rat.
Well,
Here.
it's our rat. Like,
I mean, they're
First
in the
thing I think
kitchen.
of is Ratatouille.
Right. So
Excellent rat.
Remy's fun because it's a kitchen rat. That's
Yeah,
a
there
cat.
you go. Oh, Remy.
It's
Great.
you know,
I think Remy's a great name.
it's classic.
You can sing a little Pixar song.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh.
Have you seen
Doesn't that just like really disarm the vermin?
No,
you know.
No. It's
I don't know.
like-
For me, it
In
does.
my
It's
head,
not,
it does.
it's not like I don't still want the cat to kill them, but I'm sorry if that's horrible, but I do. It's the way of life.
No, that's
I
better.
want the
than
cat to
some cat or
kill
whatever.
the mouse.
Yeah.
And or the rat.
I
or
like
whatever.
pet rats and mice too, but
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I love
if
them.
they're
vermin,
pets,
it feels a little different.
fine. No, I get it. But I just am saying, at least then, whenever you catch sight of them, you're like, it's Remy. You know, we
Yeah.
share the house.
Yeah.
Not happy about it.
I think it's so.
I hear
It's so
Remy.
foul.
Yeah, I know.
not-
Do you hear
We
me?
blocked
Remy's in
the
the
kitchen with like a baby gate, but it got on the other side.
No.
I mean, there was no way that it was not
And
going
then,
to
Could it crawl?
Yeah.
The
It
baby
did-
gate was
we're trying to
really
fit through the holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
like,
okay.
But
Yeah.
it was like
like,
chewing on
yeah.
the baby gate.
right,
No,
because it was trying to get back into the kitchen again.
Right.
And like I would see it from my vantage in my other room, and then it would hide under the couch when it would come over. So that sucked. But
I think
it's
Gerald
better.
was eating pet food.
Mm.
'Cause like I said, never saw Gerald in the actual kitchen.
I set a trap for it with pet food.
Yeah.
But I made a set of stairs, like comic book Home Alone stairs, up to our trash can, and I put dog food treats on each step, and I put some butter on the rim of the trash can. I thought maybe
So it
it
would
would
slip?
like
You would go
fall
in the trash and then
So-
you could, yeah.
All of that is gone,
Oh.
but the rat is also not there. So like, it got the
Smart
butter,
rat.
it got the
Very
butter,
smart.
and all the dog food. Did not fall for it.
Gave it a good time.
I just gave it a good time. I gave it like a little obstacle
Yeah.
course with treats.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm training it.
That's fine too.
It's fine. We'll get a humane trap and put it in there. Or the pond beep will we'll cover up the hole.
Looney Lawn. Okay.
We'll see.
Rudolph,
Spoon
please
is
don't.
so hot, huh?
I know she did. It's hot. Hey, no.
Come here,
Hey,
Dylan.
no, come on.
Come on, Dylan.
I don't think so.
Come on, Dylan.
That's not
So
nice.
maneuverable.
Come on.
Turns
How about
out
you
time.
come sit on the couch?
Little kid.
No, you already had your place. Now come up.
Baby
You're all excited. Come on. I understand. But come on.
kid. Or
Come and sit.
you have classes for the summer?
You come up and sit.
So I am not teaching any classes this summer, but I'm finishing up a class that I'm taking,
Oh.
which is that year-long novel thing I've
right,
been
right,
doing.
right.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. I have a couple of things I'm writing for Style right now, and then I think I'm gonna quit writing for them.
Good on you.
Not because I've had like a bad experience at all, but I'm ready. I want to focus more on writing my fiction and a lot less on. I just like want less work. You know?
You might be like really pleasantly surprised how much space it
Yeah.
frees up because you're putting a lot of creative energy.
I'm putting a lot into it, and I also, you know, I work a regular job during the week, and sometimes on the weekend, like it feels a little bit like an asshole thing to say, but like sometimes on the weekend, I'm just like, I don't fucking want to go.
I think that's fair.
And I've got to see all of them.
Yeah, that's
I'm
literally.
like, well, it makes me feel like an asshole because I'm getting into all these things for free. Like, it's very generous the way that, you know, I get treated, but like, I'm like, I'll just pay to see the ones I want to see from now on and not have to write about them. And
You
yeah,
could start over. To start a
not even, no,
like
not even worth it. I did that for a little while because I was really, you know, spending a lot of time and energy, and the theater critic circle was kind of supporting this and like, you know, paying for it, in like mentorship and trying to like, you know, basically like kind of like uplift, you know, voices of color that want to write about theater, because the theater critics are pretty much all white except for one. And we had a lot of like discussions around that and what to do and how to, like, you know, it's not like something that a whole lot of people like think that they could do or wanted, you know, realize that they could do. So we like been, you know, teaching a lot of like college students the craft, and like and paying for, like, we'd been paying for them to see the shows so that they could write about them and things like that. But and I had this one girl who was writing, like, you know, moved on beyond the mentorship and was like writing, and I was like, oh shit, if she keeps going, and she so I did start a blog for the mentees, and I was like, if she keeps going and she gets enough pieces up on the blog, she could take my place and be in the critic circle and be the new writer for Style. And I don't know what happened with her, because I know that some like weird stuff was going on in her life, but she just like stopped answering my emails. But she wrote about like 3 plays and did this like amazing job.
Being crazy.
And I was so excited to have been working with her. But yeah, now I'm like, I think that over the last year, my like interest in continuing with the theater critic circle was a little bit more about that. And it's gotten like harder and harder. We had like this big deal with one of our critics got ousted, and as much as I think that needed to happen, he was the person kind of supporting all of this stuff. Like, not the one. There are plenty of theater critics, and you know, money wise, people are happy to pay, but that still means like I'm one person trying to run a whole like mentorship program. And you know, once Jerry was kicked out, and again, needed to be, he's a problem. He like wrote some really like problematic shit in a review. And so it's a good thing that he has been ousted, but I don't have anybody else helping me, so I haven't been able to really keep doing that. And the mentors that I had and was working with are either graduated, moved on to like master's programs, or not interested in continuing, or seemed like they were and disappeared. So I'm just like burnt out, and that's what I was doing it for. You know, so now I'm kind of like, why am I doing this? And yeah. So I'm like, I'm seeing a play on Friday. I'm writing about that play, and I'm fucking done.
That's so soon.
Yeah, it's so soon.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm glad for you.
Me too.
It's nice to not have to keep doing it. See it coming.
Yeah. And it's been really great. Like, that's the other thing, is like, I feel a little like I'm kind of turning my back on something that's been really good for me. It's been really awesome to, like, you know, see what it's like to put my opinion out there and have people have thoughts about that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm good. I'm done. I want to spend the whole summer at the pool. It's like all I want to do is go swimming. Work on my freckles. Because I don't get my
Pierre went to the door. I think he's sad that it was carrying the people.
Yeah, he's like, why are you
The pack is incomplete. This fucking sucks.
It's from rules. I miss pools. We were in a pool the other day.
Yeah, Claire was just saying that she would really like to be near a pool last time she was here.
Pools?
Yeah. I like damn near bought a house in Petersburg because I was like, the public pool's across the street.
That's a draw.
Well, I mean, I worked down there too. It wasn't just like, let's move to Petersburg for shits and giggles. It was like, I'll be 5 minutes from my office and 1 minute from the pool.
That's great.
It got sold before I was like, put my shit together. Which is
Glad you're still
fine.
here, but yeah.
truth is, like, the housing market isn't super great right now.
That's so weird.
Like, that house was cheap, but probably it should have been cheaper.
Did it help you sort of go like, okay, next time a thing comes
A
up, I
little
know
bit,
I'm
yeah.
not-
A little bit. And then things got weird at my job, and I was like, ooh, let's not move to Petersburg. Ooh.
That's what seems.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, jams.
I'm so excited to eat taco.
Me
I'm
too.
really pumped for taco.
I got a Frito pie. It's the best.
That's wise.
I can't even wait.
We used to call it taco in a bag.
It is kind of top of my bag. I am like a little bit like maybe it wasn't the smartest thing. Like I forgot like they're gonna have to like transport the taco in a bag.
Oh, they'll figure
Are they
it
gonna
out.
wap it up some way?
They've got it
Because
under
if
control.
you go there, they literally give you.
I bet they'll try to preserve it.
Yeah. You have all the components, and I gotta put it in the bag myself.
Yeah. I gotta.
You know what? On Chopped, if somebody did that, you'd get got for that. They'd say, you know, you need to like, you need to construct it and tell me how you want me to eat
Is
it.
Chopped the one where there's all the different like?
It's like the
permutations
basket
of
with the like weird ingredients, and then
You can
4 different chefs have
inflict
to.
problems on each other.
No, they don't inflict problems on
That's
each
oh, that's
other.
Cutthroat Kitchen.
Oh, I don't think I've watched that.
That's Alton Brown. That's like the fun one.
And he does like mean things to them.
It's like they start with like $10,000 or something. and
Oh.
They can bid on shit for each other. Where it's like,
Oh.
we're gonna make this corn dish with creamed corn from a can instead.
No,
It's fun. It's fun. I
that
watch-
sounds
I
hard.
watch like 3
But
episodes
you
in a
know,
day. And
I
had
do
a
see
good
the
time.
thing about those kinds of shows that I love is like sometimes somebody's a fucking genius and they get the cream corn and they're like, oh no, I have to make pizza with a cream corn, and they make like I don't know a cornbread crust pizza and it's dank
And it's really
and
good.
everybody and you don't get to taste it because you're watching it, but you can imagine.
That's the drama.
You know?
That's the thrill.
Yeah, I remember when like I used to watch like the early days of Project Runway, and then Top Chef was like introduced like a year later. I was like, how could this possibly be good? Like Project Runway, you like can see the clothes,
Right.
You know, like you can like judge for yourself who you think should win, but like I can't taste what they're eating.
I do love Iron Chef though.
I do too. I'm just surprised. I think initially I was like, these are dumb, and I watch the shit out of those shows
I think
now.
as you get older,
I love to imagine.
you settle into watching people cook food.
Yeah.
I do enjoy
I think you spend more. I mean, I don't know. I think I cook a lot more
Yeah.
than I did back then. So
I'm
I'm a little more
experiencing the
interested.
opposite of that, but I think it's temporary.
Yeah, yeah. Well, lucky you though. It's fun.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Come sit with me.
Like, oh, it would be nice if I
Come
ate
sit
more
over here.
vegetables more often.
Oh,
No, woo, woo.
oh my!
Luna. Oh. Sorry. Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. Little doll.
I saw a clip of is it King?
Oh, that thing where it's like it looks like real stuff.
Yeah. All I want to
Is
see
it
is
a
part of the
camera?
The show
Or
is
is it
fucking
cake?
annoying, but I like
Yeah,
it.
I only want to see that part.
Come up.
It is impressive though.
Little baby
Sometimes
turn
I'm
your
like,
ass.
that's a suitcase. That's a
Come
briefcase.
on.
It's leather.
No.
That's
Yeah,
leather.
It looks like leather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
There's
Come on.
I've seen clips of there's like a Japanese
It's
game
too
show.
confusing.
I can't remember the name of it. They did
She's
something
giving me
similar,
such
but it was like
looks
they
of
like,
like-
like a panel of comedians and
I
like, put
just
them in a
wanna
room
go
with
up.
this camera and something.
You know, it's in your
Come on.
power.
It's
It's
kind
in
of
your
like,
power.
and it was
You
like
come
the edible
up.
things were like in the room, so they had to go around the room. And I don't know
I'm
what
gonna
the
baby
show was
time.
like.
If you
But it was
come
like
up.
in this room they had to figure out what was
made based on like what's left in. I watched that
So
show.
like a doorknob, and
Yeah,
this guy's
yeah,
like
yeah.
trying a doorknob, and he's
Yeah,
really not sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
That's awesome.
I like that one.
Yeah.
There's another one that was
up.
like that.
No, go
I think it was
up.
called like
Go up. Thank you.
maybe this is even the same show and I'm just
No, all
confused. It
done
was
with
like
that.
Crime Scene Kitchen.
Mm.
Was it that?
No, this one was not always food. It's
Oh,
like,
it wasn't always food,
sometimes
okay.
it's just like doing funny stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. What is that show called?
Come here. No, you cannot
Japanese
go that
game
way.
show.
Come here.
Panel of comedians. and
Come
they often
here.
will do something.
Come here.
They're trying to like not laugh or
I
something.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know what those are called. They're
Come up
big
here.
incision.
Come sit with me.
consistently
Sounds fun.
viral
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
YouTube videos, like the Quiet Library thing.
Yeah,
I don't think that's the same as the one where it's food, but maybe.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's comedians doing panel shows
Stop.
and wacky, right?
I might be.
There's a lot
You're
of
a baby.
I don't know nothing about nothing. Oh, I've been really wanting to watch Columbo lately. I think maybe Online is talking about Columbo more.
Yeah, it's been a trend
The
for
whole
the past
internet.
couple months
Just
that people are
extremely
allergic to
down.
Columbo.
Yeah, is there a reason? There's
I
usually a
fell for
reason.
it. I fell for it.
You
'Cause
should
I
fall
wanna-
for it. It's
I want to watch it.
for a reason.
I keep watching clips on YouTube and ruining episodes for myself. It's like, oh,
No,
here's
you're
the
a
exciting
baby.
ending. But
You
that's
had
all I
to
just
come
want.
on.
more thing.
Which door is the bathroom up here?
There are a couple bathrooms. You can go up the stairs and to your right, or you can go down the stairs and to your second right.
Oh, which one should I do?
Oh my god.
They're both so
Upstairs.
good.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
down.
sure.
I'm gonna go down.
Okay, sure. Good luck.
Is there anything that you can destroy for the?
A thing to destroy?
Yeah.
That's
Put
a
it on
good
the table
question.
or something.
Mm,
There's not. I mean, what can you destroy? Maybe symbolically. There's like a
We
stick.
could
Go
make-
get a stick outside.
we could put a piece of paper
Dad.
that says "Dad" on it and like tear it in half.
That's a great idea.
Fuck you, Dad. That's one idea. It's one single idea. that I
Writing
have.
dad on things.
Like punching it. Fuck you. You in my life.
Yeah. Not a great situation.
No, it sucks, but hey.
I'm glad you're
It sucks, but we're leaving, so.
Good places. Yeah. Absolutely. Proactive.
You need to get my phone charger.
Luna, you little slut.
The sweet baby.
This was just bad.
Oh, you got toasted. Cool. Yes.
Luna, come on. Stop. I'm here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, come on.
I'm so ready to eat food.
Yeah,
right
me
now.
too. I'm so disappointed
My mind
that
is
it's not
obsessed,
calzones,
and I'm
though.
really sad. Also.
I'm fucking.
I'm trying to move on because
I'm bereft.
I feel a little despondent.
I'm bereft from no calzone. It's alright, I guess. Apparently,
I'm
we're
fucked
getting
up.
one tomorrow. I'm
Yeah.
fucked up too. I'm like, I keep sitting here thinking, like, yay, calzones. And I'm like, no, fuck, shit, tacos.
It's just fucking tacos, which are, you know,
They're still good.
they're still good. It's gonna taste good.
Ooh.
But it won't be disgusting.
Once it
You won't
happens,
have-
you'll be so excited.
What was the dessert we were getting? Cannolis. Cannolis. No cannoli. Console me. No cannoli.
Cute.
I made it fair. I don't know, dude. Claire, did you know that Matt is a really cool band?
I do.
Go on tour with a really cool band.
Where's the bread, you stinky boy?
It is really cool.
You wanna come sit on
Sorry.
the
excited. I'm
It's
sorry.
time to come
Off the
sit on
bat.
I was just asking
To,
very excited.
you know, celebrate his
It is
No.
cool.
Thank you. I'm going to school every few minutes.
Yeah, I bet.
No, I just have to ask off for all those dates and it'll go fine.
It will go fine.
It will go fine.
That, yeah.
It has to.
You better.
You gotta put it up.
We'll see.
They will accept.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, they will. I'm putting it in a month early, so
Yeah.
it should be fine.
No, you'll be fine.
If they don't accept you, just
No, that's a good job.
Ooh, yeah. This is the one time I'd be like, why
if
is
they
this
don't
happening
accept
right
you,
now?
find somebody else to take your shifts.
Yeah.
If that's possible.
Well,
You're irreplaceable.
I
But
am training the
Every-
intern this
everyone
weekend.
should
I've done the thing where I had to
Everyone
miss
takes a week off.
classes for a couple of weeks and got somebody else to just take them for me.
Yeah, that may actually be possible. It'll work out.
I owed that person dinner, but that was fun.
that's nice.
I'm trained.
Little Peter.
He's so sad that
He's such a hot dog.
Huh?
I don't know.
Come sit.
I don't really want to, but it's
Does
gotta
that
happen.
take you out?
Yeah.
What's gotta happen?
Shadow puppets.
music video.
Yeah, we're making 2 music
Come
videos
on.
for this one's band.
Very cool.
I really want to have
Why
one
didn't you
next
come
week.
on?
We have a lot left to do, but it looks
Oh, she's
so
sweet.
cool
You're such a little.
already.
I'm excited.
No, you need to come up.
I mean, there might
Come
be.
up, you.
No, we're mostly making puppets. Like we did
Okay.
some test stuff, and
You come up.
we like how it looks.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be a lot more
You come
soon, especially for the
Good
leaf
girl.
song.
Oh my god.
Because the leaf song is gonna be way more just visuals,
Mm.
not really following a specific sort of
Right.
beat storyboard. It's gonna be more. Look at these cool shots.
The first one or the
Second one.
Neat.
Yeah, it's really cool. We're doing stuff with multiplanar techniques, like 4 layers of glass, like old Disney cartoons. It's cool. It was cool. I read the thing you just typed, Kelly. It's threatening Lena with baby time.
Yes. She knows what it means.
She's so
Sounds.
cute. She's so up. She's a
Embarrassing.
gargoyle.
I know, she's like a little cat.
Oh boy.
Yeah, she's a cat dog.
Can't go.
Terrible
Yeah.
posture.
Cat dog.
Terrible posture.
Such a guard. Looks so good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, some stone lunas.
Stone Lunas. I would love some Stone Lunas. I think she's very artistic and
Yeah.
beautiful.
If she could hold still, she'd be a great model dog. Got
Yes, she's
very visible
He's
bone
probably
and muscle.
really do well, you know.
Pierre would be able to stay still, but I don't think he's a good model dog. I think he's a very beautiful, photogenic dog. Put him in advertisements for things, but not good for learning.
You don't think that, like, if somebody
Dog
was
shape.
chiseling like a marble statue,
I think
I
he's
would like
artistic.
that. I would like that.
I think the one thing
He's
is
artistic.
it might be hard to show that he's different colors.
I just think, yeah, he's not good for like a dog study. I think.
Maybe,
He's
yeah.
kind of blobby.
That's
Some
not really.
dogs are blobby.
I think
Some dogs are
he
blobby.
doesn't have. He's too delicate in the face. Maybe I think when I think of like a big dumb dog, you know, like I think of a dog with like a big nose, like a
He's-
big mouth.
Yeah.
He's so
he's got
beautiful.
dignity.
He's the most beautiful dog.
He's a little.
He's a pup
he's
with
an
dignity.
interesting mix of like a little bit dainty, but also a little
Yeah,
bit blobby.
his
yeah.
face is really cute. Really, really cute in the face.
I should get my sketchbook
Cozy
or
cat.
iPad so I can draw these doggies.
They're
Oh, you smelly boy.
You've done some very good Pierre drawings.
They won't be the first and they won't be the last. Your drawings are.
yeah, Pierre has something. It's very fun too.
The Pierre Pumpkin is classic.
Capture his essence.
That's fun, kids.
Thank you
Oh,
for
yeah.
that.
Oh!
It's looking at you.
It's good. It's good. I recently super glued this part to the part under it. There's like a silicone part and a plastic part. And it was falling off too much. So I fixed it.
They have a lifetime warranty. Well, you
Yeah,
had one,
you
but
have
you're
to
not
keep
anymore.
the receipts for that.
Oh. Too many receipts to keep.
Who has the time?
I mean, I'm not sure for that. Maybe it doesn't mean it's gonna be that way forever. Maybe I'll keep receipts. But for now, I'll just glue it. I got this back phase on days.
It's going strong now.
I suppose it's supposed to last for a lifetime.
Yeah, well,
Not really.
I don't really believe that ever about anything.
I think that's very reasonable.
I'm like, trust me, I'll break it.
I'll find a way.
Time to prove food.
I'll try not to, but it's gonna happen.
I don't feel like I
I'll make
mistreated
the rules.
this. I don't even know how you mistreat a phone case. Like you just use your phone. It happened.
Sure did.
A lot.
And so much. I got asked to write something for her organization's newsletter.
could write like a music, like a 2-line thing that rhymes.
I don't think I need to write anything. No, thank you. I think I'm just gonna try and find.
You'll get it.
I'm just gonna try to draw attention to maybe organizations nearby that are doing that kind of thing. So it's fine enough.
Emma's all fucking mad. She won't come out of the bedroom. Hi, Peter. Gosh, you're funny. Funny boy. Why are you doing that?
He's antsy. It's his dinner time.
Oh, did you guys bring any food?
No, he'll be okay.
We are.
You had a late breakfast. And we'll
Okay.
probably head out, you know, within the hour.
Oh.
Yeah.
I suppose if you're.
Well, I haven't heard from Puppeteer, so I'm not gonna push it.
Wait, what? Are you supposed to go somewhere?
Yeah, it might be
Up
like
in the
an
air.
early night
Okay.
thing.
Very nice.
Practice. Yeah, he's definitely like been pacing it more since he started taking his roids.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
he's got pep in his step.
Yeah, which is great.
Hello,
Seems like he's feeling
handsome.
better.
Aw, you cute.
He's
Oh
okay.
my gosh.
He's very hungry.
He's so cute. I mean, look. But he will definitely.
The kid's dead for him to want.
He's not.
He does eat sweet.
You little boy. What are you doing? You wanna come on?
I got him a little chewy chicken house. It's like a little like fabric chicken house. A little
Chewy
squeaky-
chicken
Well,
house.
it's like a fluffy house with a bunch of little squeaky
It's like a
chickens
square
inside.
with
So you
chickens
can
in it.
you can go in.
That sounds like a
take out-
kid's toy.
It's very cute.
He's a kid.
He's
Yes.
a big boy.
I usually just like throw a baby carrot in there,
Uh-huh.
some Cheerios.
He's so entertaining. Well, this thing smells intensely of coconut lotion. I have this lotion, but I don't know why this would smell like that. Nothing happens. Oh, maybe I was like using the pencils when I had lotion on my hands, and now it's all like,
That would do it.
yeah. It's like you have to unzip the zip.
It really does smell.
No, it does.
like
Really?
Really?
Would you like to smell it?
Yes.
I believe it.
You're right. You said it.
No, but I had it open. And I
You
was
made
like,
the claim.
that's why.
Yeah. No, it smells a lot like coconut. Show.
I'm not the only one.
No.
I'm far from the only one. Pierre, where are you going, dude?
He's got.
Luna's being a little pest too. She's like hiding in my room, and I don't. And she it seems like she wants to do something bad in there.
Sweet
She
baby.
wants you to think she's gonna do something.
Oh,
Why are you doing
it sounds okay. You might have a chill summer, perhaps. I hope so.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I do hope so.
It would be like the first summer since I graduated that I didn't have classes to teach.
I know.
Yes.
I'm gonna do so much nothing. I can't wait.
The listen boy.
I mean, no, that's class.
He's getting invited to
But I was
breakfast.
taking
because he gets
for
to
my birthday.
Since
End of July. And then
Visit.
yeah, it'll be hard to not fill that time with something immediately.
Yeah.
No, I really don't want to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's like such habit.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, okay.
I really hope you don't. I don't think you can. It's you're doing way too much. But you will probably find more stuff to do.
Yeah, but then hopefully it'll be like
Good boy,
things
baby.
that are not long-term commitments.
Little.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yes, I can hang out with a friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I can do with time. Well, yeah.
He's really sweet. How's your dog?
She's good.
We were dog sitting for my brother a couple weeks ago, and they're both corgis, my dog and my
Oh.
dog. But it's so fun walking them around. They walk them so well.
They're sleepers. Like,
Yeah.
they're cute.
We want to go to there's like a family that lives on our street, and they also have 2 corgis. I was like, God,
The whole pack.
They all start fighting each other, and there's 5 of them
yes!
somehow.
They would never fight. They're all so sweet and cuddly. They love each other. Actually, that's not true. Like, they play rough a little bit, but it's.
They're
just
very.
They're just playing.
They're very. There's a lot of dogs there.
Sure is.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Those ice falling.
It scares me all the time. I'm like, when is that? I'm gonna die.
PJ, making his way. Do you want to hang on the couch, bro?
Oh no, somebody is making hot chocolate high velocity play on my stream. Oh, it's take my fart away, which is take my breath away with farts.
I wish that we could hear that. I guess if we heard it, then it would like.
Huh, it doesn't actually
Double
seem
up
to
or
be.
something?
Oh, I can kind of hear it. I
I
can
hear
just
farts.
barely hear
I
it.
Farts. Oh, well.
That's real funny. It is doubled. Oh my god. I know why this is happening, but I'm not gonna fix it.
It's really distant. Like distant little tooth noises. Yeah. I can't hear take my breath away.
Wait, no.
Claire, have you ever heard music to poop to?
Music to poop to.
It's very good. You
Playlist?
should check it out. It's good.
What is it?
It's called music to poop to. I'm surprised you
It's a
haven't heard
playlist,
it.
right?
It's just a song.
Oh.
Isn't it?
Whole entire
Maybe it's an album.
playlist.
It's just as soon as you hear it, I think they would
I'm
laugh.
starting to hear it more and more, and it's making me laugh the more I can hear it.
It's you can just tell it is. It works. Like you could put you know the
It just
you know
is
the
the
elbow,
music to
the little
poop to.
elbow on a potty dancing. You could do
And he's like, he's like pushed up his parents, but I was over there this weekend and I was like, I heard you have a party! Can you show me what you do? He's getting there. Well, you should be proud. Probably should. I don't remember. I used to train preschool teacher for a long time. Yeah, not preschool, college. No interest in anything in between. But yeah, potty training's fun. Rough, and it works really well. And they're in a lot of other kids here.
Yay! Tacos.
That's a lot of tacos.
They weren't actually. We went to another taco place.
Oh yeah,
And then
it's just Taco Bell.
We had to dig
it's just Taco Bell. Prescott Taco.
Calzone Bell.
Calzone Bell. Ah. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to figure out how to distribute tacos.
Schnittwagen took my fart away. Thank you for $69 and 69 cents. brass_instruments.web.
Not sure.
No one's tacos are safe. That's what I'm hearing.
First
That
one on the
opportunists.
I remember.
I imagine it'll be okay. There's a lot. Yeah.
Figure it out.
Whoa.
Thank you for questing for tacos.
Oh, you're welcome. I will
Taco Quest.
go out of my way for tacos. Good tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Honestly?
really, really
And like,
shitty ones.
yeah, really, either good ones or really bad ones.
Yeah.
It's middle of the road tacos you don't care
That's the
about.
most disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like when you go to a taco place people have been talking up and it's like it's Don't Look Back-esque or something like of that
Uh-huh.
like milieu, but it's like a bad version. It's
Yep.
just like
Yep. Always really disappointing.
yeah.
I feel like there aren't as many of those around as there used to be.
I think people are just stepping up.
Yeah. Yeah, they're stepping it up.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am spoiled though since you lived in Austin.
Oh yeah, this one's really nice.
Wow.
No, that's carnitas. Or pork.
I got
There's
pork
some
that was so
pie
shy
in here.
stepbrother. I think these are all separate.
What did you order?
The ground beef, 3 ground beefs, and chicken.
Okay. Hopefully they didn't miss our order.
Yeah, it was
Because
not.
last time they missed my order.
I don't know how to go.
I got 4 carnitas and one for chef.
Oh, this is just some sauce.
I'm pretty certain this is me.
Somebody got this.
The chips were there.
They go with sense.
Hey, this is a mukbang stream. Now, if you don't like eating or eating noises, you should leave.
Those are fish.
Like right now.
Fish? Oh, where's Brian?
Must be in the bathroom.
I think Brian got fish, right? Yeah, I also got fish. That's fish.
I didn't find your tacos.
They
That's
did
good,
do it like this.
Make it yourself.
I wish it was
I guess
calzones.
these are my fish tacos.
Is there a single taco anywhere? Because I got a chicken.
Did you just get one chicken taco?
No, I got a 3 and a 1.
So you got. So there should be a one around somewhere.
This is made beef, corn tradition.
Right.
And then I got the chicken.
You probably do need a fork there.
This is me right here.
Yeah.
And they didn't get you, huh?
Did they miss you?
Did they miss you completely? Or just the one taco?
I don't know. What
This
else
is-
is
okay, this is chicken.
That is butt chicken?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
No. No. Did you get that wine, Luna?
That's where the cream. I think she got
She did not eat it. It's in my hand. I got it.
Well, I got 1. That's good.
However, she might have licked some lime juice if whatever was on the floor around the line and it fell.
And then
So I apologize.
for the beef, do you know what kind of beef it was?
Corn tradition.
But like what kind of beef?
It's like on that.
Shredded beef or ground beef?
I don't know good.
So is this not? This is just a bag? Yeah.
It looks like that just has some salsa in it. Chad, give a fork. I
These I think are beef.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Me and you should.
Yeah. Here, let me put
Because we're driving things? Yes. Sorry, it's not open yet. Luna couldn't even get to it.
No. Me and you don't know how to be around.
No, there used to be one.
We are used to being around.
Try some of the meat from the carnitas has like an orange grease, so like there's no, it doesn't have any grease, so I think it'll probably be beef.
This, right?
So, yeah.
I guess it's a good thing they didn't do this for me.
Oh, it's not beef.
Yeah.
everybody accounted for.
I think so, yeah.
We made it.
Hooray!
Hey, Callie,
Yeah.
do you have your tacos?
No.
Okay, then we're
I'm
all
sure
set.
they're mine too. Yeah.
Sweet.
Woohoo.
Sorry, I started eating.
No, that's okay.
Right.
I ate one of mine.
I figured we were just kind of like
Oh, you're going
starting.
Okay.
Yay,
Now
taco.
I know.
Yay. Sorry, there was a bunch of chips and I was like, what's up with that taco? Like,
Oh.
this looks spiky.
I got spicy taco.
You know, it's can't. It's the bag is too tough.
I mean, if it can eat through the bag in the time it takes her to eat.
No, I probably don't want to hear it.
Luna, don't do anything bad.
Marlowe's point.
Woohoo. This shit's so good, man. It's food. It should be better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you get like a Frito
Feel
fry?
myself coming
Yeah.
to life.
I used to sell those at my high school.
What? No, you go. You're right here.
They did not mark them. No.
listening to bluegrass.
Oh, wow.
You do a little twirl. Hey, Luna, don't do that.
It's my
No.
favorite pie.
Oh, shit.
Luna, stop.
Funny, I don't think I ever had a Frito pie before.
They're good.
Really?
This place, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Don't look back.
So you know
for
they are, though.
Frito pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like I've had one there before.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what I was ordering, but
It was huge at my high school.
Fine.
Yeah. I was just saying that. We went to the same high school, that's why.
Oh, fuck. That's true. And it was called Taco in a Bag.
I always thought it was like repulsive when I saw it, because people would just be like eating with a bag.
Uh-huh.
You know, eating out of a bag with a spoon. I'd be like, why are you doing
that?
that? Yeah, like why are you just eating taco meat out of a bag? That's sick. But then I tried one once and I was like, okay, this is good.
very delicious.
It is.
Kind of wish I had gotten more chicken. That's okay. That was my mistake.
Also, I ordered this with potatoes, and at first I was like, oh, they left it off.
Oh.
But they didn't. These
They're-
pieces that
they're
look
not.
like onions are like small,
Oh yeah,
like
Oh.
strips of potatoes.
they do it like hash brown, like Julian
Yeah.
style.
Fancy.
Does everyone have like water? Does anyone need anything to drink?
I have one over here.
Alright.
Thank you.
What are you
Jack,
doing?
did you
Oh,
get
that
all
one.
your tacos?
I did.
I
Excellent.
never want paper towels and napkins.
Yep.
Future friend kindly blasted our ears with $10. Good luck, gamer.
I lose clues over here.
That's me.
Oh, no, this is okay.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Would you like napkins or anything, Brian and Claire?
I'm
I
okay.
love one. Thank you.
No problem.
I wish there was one.
Okay.
Jesus, this is
I
kind of
find I'm leaving it.
If Pierre's very good, I'm gonna give him some taco bread. I'll give you the rest.
Here you go, Claire.
If
Thank you.
if people donate to Kelly a certain amount of money, how about that? The dollars will be fed.
There you
Thanks,
go.
future friend. That fucking rocked. Sorry, I was thinking of somebody in my chat because they donated some money for moving expenses, but the donation noise when you donate is like a gigantic part. And my volume is, for those, is like cranked up really, really high right now.
You should just have it on the speakers.
It gets complicated, but I can do it if you want.
Well, it's
You don't want to like make a feedback loop, but
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
okay.
I think that would be funny, but
That's true. Feedback loop.
feedback poop. No, I'm sorry, we're eating. I can't say that.
I was saying if people gave a certain amount, then I would give my dog some food.
You would what?
Give Pierre some food,
Oh,
but only if
Feed
Only
Pierre.
if donations are made.
yeah.
You need to get CPS chalk following.
DPS.
Dog Protective
That's what
Services.
DPS stands for.
damage per second on the dog is so high.
Oh no.
No, PPS, Pierre Protective Services.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The most important.
That's right. There's a whole government organization
Yep, that's for
making
Pierre.
sure he gets what he needs.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
You should be.
You're the Rubinator, baby.
Don't even fucking think about it. No.
Alright,
Like, watch her, she's bad. Like,
No.
Yeah, we know.
She's like, it's in a bag. I could stick my nose in
Our
the
dog
bag.
is worse.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Our dog does the same thing.
Here's some music and shit.
Our cat just looks at us anytime I
Okay.
stop it from doing something it shouldn't be doing.
Oh, baby dog.
I told them about the dead mouse today.
Oh, you did?
How Scully was all like proud of it this morning. I
Yeah.
told you I woke up and she was like posing beside it.
Yeah.
Almost.
I told you I took it, and then she followed me upstairs
What are you doing?
and like came and sat next to me and glared at me.
Because you took her mouse.
Like, Dad, what the fuck?
You disposed of the dead mouse.
Yeah.
And she was like, pardon.
Excuse me, Dad.
I wasn't finished with that.
It's like, does that mean you're gonna play with me now?
Right.
Or maybe I should knock your things around at work on your desk?
She does do that.
You wouldn't want somebody to sit on your keyboard now. Would you?
Yeah.
I feel like it's been too hot for Bonnie lately. because she stays in the office with me, but she like will go under the bed and lay flat on her stomach and will not come back out.
We have all the AC running.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a rough summer.
Yeah. Well, she is very furry.
Yeah. I have to keep getting her cut. I think she looks cute when her fur
She
grows
looks
out,
great.
but
Yeah, maybe we have to trim it.
You have a cat that needs hair cuts?
no, the cat doesn't. The dog does.
Okay.
Cat likes food being
And
hot.
she doesn't even like need it. It's just when it's really hot, she's very fluffy.
Mm.
And I feel bad for her. She does the little corgi thing with her little
Aw,
legs out front and back,
splooting.
but I think it's because it cools her down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You
sure.
know, to have her tummy on the floor.
It's sploot out. So
Yeah, the little sploot.
I'm sorry, what's a sploot? I missed the sploot.
No.
Talk.
When not just corgis, but any dogs with like really short legs lay flat with legs out front and out back.
Oh.
It's real cute.
That is cute.
It's real cute. But I always worry when she does it. I'm like, you're too hot.
This means something.
Yeah.
We'll give her more water then.
No, no water. I think I need to get her hair cut again.
Yeah.
Sadly.
You know.
No.
I know.
God damn it. It's good. It's so good to eat food.
It is. It's designed to eat food. And then use its energy to do
Every
things.
damn day. It's every day, bro.
Yeah, sometimes it's exhausting. Brian, I read something today about another ADHD aspect that I didn't know about. But it explains why I always break Legos.
Oh, okay.
So it's like I'm forgetting what the real word for it is, but basically
Pushed it too damn hard on
it
me.
kind of it's like the common term. It's like the bull in china shop thing, and it's the people with ADHD who are like, you know, maybe like clumsy, like, you know, hyperactive, or like if you press too hard with your pencil, it's up like a pressure thing. And like, you know, like not knowing your own strength or something.
Is it like a stimming, like a sensory thing?
No, I think it's like a not having great like
Feedback?
like not having it as good a control over your body, or like, you know. And I just think about, like, I read about this today, and I thought about, like, when I worked at the writing center at VCU, somebody told me that I was a rhino typer.
Oh, wow.
Because of, like, how loud it sounded when I was, like, typing my, like, feedback notes after a session or something. And
Criticizing typing is rude.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it wasn't delivered in a, like, mean way.
I mean, that's a pretty rude thing to say. Right?
No, it wasn't.
Maybe it was.
Trust me, it wasn't. It was somebody I worked with, and I was like, clack, 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 and she was like, damn, you're like a rhino typer. And I was like, indeed, I think I am. I mean, it was a quiet room. I was very loud. Like that kind of thing, or like when Brian and I make Legos together, I very frequently get frustrated because, you know, I'll squeeze two pieces together with too much pressure and the whole thing will break in my hand. You know? Things like that, you know, I just thought were just me. And like, they are, but it's like a neurological thing that, like, when I was diagnosed with
The bonsai tree was extra.
I was diagnosed with
fragile.
ADD, which no longer is recognized as a thing.
Yeah.
So now, like, you know, all the things that I read about ADHD, that, like, when I was diagnosed at 13 with ADD, I was like, well, I don't have the, like, physical, I'm not hyperactive. I just have the attention side. And, like, I'm not exactly hyperactive, but I have a lot of the physical things, like the rhino type and stuff like that. And I can, you know, be fidgety and stuff like that. I'm not like, I can stay in my chair generally, which is, that's another thing, people who are getting diagnosed with this when I was in the 90s, that was pretty gendered, like, you know, like, because it presents differently because of socialization and hormones and things like that. And so, you know, that's why ADD doesn't exist anymore. It was basically them just being like, well, girls don't get up out of their chairs, so, you know, so that's not the same thing.
It's also such a lousy name.
Yeah.
Deficit.
Yeah.
Like, failed person disorder.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it's like, yeah, I have a deficit. Even, like, you know, I can't pay attention. But then it's funny because it's like, no, I totally can.
A little freaky.
Really intensely. Really intensely to things that are the things I necessarily should be prioritizing. Yeah. Yeah. I like,
Like talk to my mom about it.
yeah.
You do this.
Mm-hmm.
You like this.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, me and my dad talk. He doesn't want to hear it, but like.
Yeah, my dad's like, I do things because I do them on purpose.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, really? Then stop.
Yeah, then stop doing
If
it.
that's on purpose.
Well,
Right.
yeah.
You
Maybe.
could stop doing it.
It's really,
Yeah.
someone should study you.
Or like,
That's also
you
like-
have anxiety, go to someone.
Not
Right.
willing to admit that you don't completely have
to work
control.
on that, yeah.
You know,
Right.
over your
It's like, I don't have anxiety.
Can I
habits and
give Luna
behaviors
some,
and things.
some taco or just here? There's some
Good
sauce.
deal.
Very concerned that you think I have anxiety. Makes me anxious.
Isn't that like? I think okay.
He like almost said that.
No, I'm saying like you almost. I feel like you've had conversations with your therapist that are like basically.
Oh yeah, but I was also saying your dad is like that.
No, my
too.
dad is totally
Yeah,
like that.
but yes, I have.
Suggesting
yes.
you are as well.
Oh, of course, yeah. No, I'm not anxious, man.
What if I'm anxious?
What if I just?
What am I
Do
gonna
I have anxiety?
No.
do? I'm anxious
Da, da, da.
about anxiety, guys.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta get meta about it.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Fucking dogs.
My friend
here.
remember-
I think you have to get meta about it to get better.
In outrage,
Very
complete primal rage.
Pretty high strung.
Yeah.
And they're both awesome.
The
One day
violence
she was
of
like,
the air.
you might not know this about
The
me."
violence of the
Yeah,
air.
right.
Show him an empty hand. He's like, no.
Yeah, no. I
No,
noticed.
start over.
It's
No,
pretty
baby.
Let's
apparent.
get that.
Yeah.
Starting positions.
Yeah.
I know he's like twirling around and going crazy.
I'm showing him my empty hand.
I never
He's
thought
like,
I would
"Fuck."
see the day where Luna
Fuck
was
this.
taller than Pierre.
Luna's got
It's true.
ADHD.
Luna's got like the
Yeah.
Laser focus.
laser
So
focus.
focused on what Luna wants.
Luna wants a Frito pie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can't
She
have
does.
one.
No, sorry, Luna.
Sorry, Luna.
Sadly,
They're not for
still-
puppies.
No, they're not for dogs.
It's not for puppy Luna.
I don't think anybody wants what's gonna happen if you were to eat this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
We would feel awful.
I'd feel really bad.
Yeah, that would be no
The
fun for
hippo. Crapping.
Does everyone want a fish taco? Because I don't think I'm gonna eat it. Do you want it?
I have
Do
to
you
take
want
war.
some Frito pie?
I do not, obviously. I'm trying to get rid of food.
If you're not gonna, if you don't want to like save it for yourself, I will take it. But if you want to take it home, you should do that.
No.
That's
I'll let
the
you
end.
have it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the end of the story.
Watch out, Edward.
It's a party
Fish
gift.
taco.
You're fine.
But you know what? Not even really. I have to go up to the doctor in Nova now like 4 times
Oh,
a
yeah,
year.
you're
Yeah, so we'll
Just to
definitely-
like go to appointments. So we'll like make days of it, you know?
No, we should. We should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, you can just come chill or something.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I grew
Love
up
to.
up there, so I know some things to do.
Luna.
Hey,
Good
Luna.
job.
Yeah,
No,
I'm from there
freaking
too.
way.
I know things to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes we're up there
So-
not for my doctor's appointments,
Yeah,
just to like
Yeah,
visit
just
his family
for-
and stuff
yeah.
and see them
And
too.
friends, yeah.
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 I'd really like to visit my friends since they got a house,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
but I'm worried if
Also,
I go
you guys
visit
would
my
probably get along
friends,
with those friends.
you
They're
probably
fun.
would get along with them.
You have to fan
Oh, I have to,
It's
but I
always a
feel
little
like
bit of a
there's
thing.
some
If
like
you go and don't stop in.
right.
Here's
yeah.
the thing. It's fine unless he's seeing the friends that he's had since like childhood.
Because
Right,
they'll rat
Right?
me out.
Because somehow somebody
They don't
well,
need
they
to.
won't,
That's right,
they'll like,
yeah.
or they'll like
'Cause they
mention
hang out with
it
their
to their parent, or they'll mention it to their parents,
Oh, it's like
who will mention it to her,
I have a
right?
friend
It'll
that I
just like
grew up across the
somehow
street
get
from.
around, and yeah,
Yeah.
ooh,
The
she gets
moms-
mad if he don't stop by.
I went up there
For
to
your
see him for my
birthday.
birthday, and I did not stop
can't
in to
believe
see my
either.
little brother.
Woo.
I feel like my mom was mad about it,
I bet she was.
and I was a little like, I understand, but we went and
Who
had
gave you
dinner
that
with them.
birthday?
Right. It
Well,
was
that's
like
correct.
that.
You shouldn't be allowed to spend it with anyone else.
Right. It's actually my birthday, not yours, Brian. It's
I
Day
birthed
of-
you.
yeah,
Yes,
it's the day I
birthday
birthed you,
Yes.
so you will spend it with me.
That's
You have to hang out for at least as many hours as labor.
I just
Right,
thought you
yeah.
should like.
Yeah.
So I planned that. You could just be
I
like,
know.
Claire planned a
Well,
birthday
I'm not
thing.
trying to throw
I
you
didn't
under the
know.
bus.
Go ahead. Because I don't feel any obligation to plan a stop at her house.
Luna.
You know?
Pierre, do you
Yeah.
want to hang out here?
And if you just say, like, Claire planned this for my birthday, I didn't know.
Luna.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But also at that
Personally,
point,
you
it
know-
had been 2 years since we had seen my friends. I was
That's
trying to like,
true.
I was like, I had just seen my mom like 2 weeks before that or something.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
think
Like,
that's
it's a
also
little
the
like,
thing is, like,
you're
so
the
many,
only people I
like,
see right
friendships have been so, like, arm's length for the past couple of years.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I still have Christmas presents that I bought for friends of mine just sitting on a bookshelf because I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know when I'll get to see them, you know? Just because, like, I don't know, life keeps happening.
Yeah.
I had COVID, then they had COVID.
Right.
Now nobody's calling everybody else because we're all scared. you
Yeah.
know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ping pong.
Yeah.
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 There's people I'm still running into for the first time since
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm vaccinated.
Yeah.
Yep.
I live that far away.
Yeah. That's hard enough. You know? And
Here.
Yeah.
how people are feeling, and also, like, after not seeing people for years, it's weird.
It's really easy
To try
just
to-
keep not saying.
Yeah, it's like way
Yeah,
easier to do that
easy
than to
for
try to,
us.
yeah.
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 Oh wow.
That was wonderful.
You're so suave.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
Aww.
Luna.
She's so cute, man.
I know, she's funny. She's
Oh,
like a little fairy.
I love when she does that
So-
little, like, the butt up,
We could try
like, play stance. Yeah. Yeah.
Human
It's really
conditions.
cute.
I like how she's like,
yeah.
Really
Yeah. Yeah.
We could try the
I
human
like that.
conditions.
Yeah.
Wanna
Yeah,
do
you want
the
to?
human condition?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah.
I can move the table over to you guys so that you don't have to move
Yeah.
from your
I'm gonna
comfy
put my
couch.
feet away.
It goes by quickly.
I don't know. I'm like, I feel like when I'm decide I'm done with this, I have to throw it out. But then,
Oh, definitely.
what if I
but-
change my mind?
Yeah.
just gonna get
Luna's
some
just
money.
waiting for you to.
I know. I know.
I know, she's like, please, I think we are great friends.
Put it in a place where I could get access to it.
No.
You finished?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh.
He's working.
Boy,
No, there's nothing there.
You little freak.
I didn't
Oh my
leave
god.
anything.
Watch out here.
But there was food there.
The spot where I was sitting, like,
Yeah.
did you drop anything?
Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I got it.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like,
You need a hand.
you have that
Yeah,
much.
that's okay.
Why she hopped up there.
Some of it. Oh, there was a piece of lettuce. I'm sorry, Luna. Did I tease you with a piece of
I
lettuce?
got it. Yeah.
No.
Not
For you.
So I have the other phone in my hand.
I think I need that too.
Wasn't picked it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't start the game without.
I was saying we're not. I'm gonna try to.
I need to hear
Let me
rules.
get some water out of this Starbucks.
Oh, we have food.
Oh, water, nice and lights. I need fresh water.
Wow. This very recently.
Hello. Looking dog.
The looking dog. I moved this over
The
because
dog who looks.
so that they wouldn't have to move to Poland.
He's so cute. Reversing.
I know. I like him.
Oh.
He's a cool guy.
Ah, nice to see you all. Very
Yeah,
much so.
very good.
Thanks for having us over.
Yeah.
Blah.
It's a dead
I
end,
thought it was-
doggies.
Sorry, what?
Oh, I was just. It's a dead end. No back up.
Yeah.
I go around.
IPP. I thought I was going to get energy from
Hey,
eating.
Pierre.
It's making you sleepy.
Hey, guy. Hey, Pierre, guy. The chat's asking if you have an email address.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Does
needs
Pierre have
one.
an email address?
Oh, he
Yeah.
should.
Oh, he says he
No.
needs one. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, Luna, do you have an email
He has
address?
an Instagram.
Do you have an
Oh,
email
yeah.
address?
Oh, he does have
Way
an
back in the day,
Are you logging
he
on?
posted Instas for
It's
him.
called
Are you
Dope
gonna go
Pierre
on
Zone.
Gmail?
Yeah, the Pierre Zone.
The Pierre Zone. Insta.
Yeah,
There's
man,
a
come on.
zero for
Check
Yeah.
'em out.
Oh, just like the share
No,
zone.
stop being
Here,
recording.
it says here.
Yeah.
Stop being
Is it still alive? Is that
I haven't touched it recently, but
Yeah, when I first got it.
active.
It's probably active.
It's around.
Right? Those don't really go away.
Yeah, nobody's canceled it.
You're right.
Nobody's canceled your Instagram.
Not yet.
He's so cute. Jesus Christ.
It is now.
We should
Should
post
I
him
move
on.
the this whole thing?
No, it's okay.
I don't want
Yeah.
people to see your ass.
good.
Alright.
That's for like a long time ago.
The hot seat.
So, okay, we won't start till Claire gets back because Claire wanted to
Sure.
watch. So Ed,
Yes.
do you want to play with Ryan? I can play with Ryan, but maybe by playing the game, you might be a good like.
Ed's really good at the
investigator.
game.
I'm great at the game.
You want to read the game, but I think
Very fun.
Are you
or
okay
we could
with?
we could also do like a demo.
Yeah, do demo. That's a good
like
idea.
between
When she
you and
comes
me.
back.
I'm down for whatever. Yeah,
Or do you want to just jump in? It's not super hard.
It's just like I'm basically in whatchamacallit, Blade Runner.
Yep. Yeah, and I'll like either one of us will do investigator, so you'll just be suspect. So
Cool. Yeah, I
Which is-
could probably do that. That seems easier, right?
all right, cool.
Yeah. I just can't tell you if I'm a robot or not. Right?
Well, yeah.
Dreads Vitas.
Yeah.
No, it's I'm kidding. You can't see.
Things. There's things.
I'm sure there's things. I'm sure we'll go over the things.
It wouldn't be a game if there weren't.
Gotta have rules.
No, it's not.
Right.
I don't have
What
anything.
game
So wait,
doesn't
so
have
Harry, what
rules?
is happening? Am I playing the first one?
Well, you can. If you want to show us
You
how
wanna
it
demo
works.
it?
Either way is fine. I zoned out. No decision.
Well,
I think we're just gonna have me do it cold.
Yeah.
It's okay, cool.
I'm just gonna try
You
it.
got it.
Yeah.
Either one of
I'm
those.
familiar.
yeah, I think do it. If you wanna, do you wanna do investigator?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
There you go.
Do
Now
you-
we'll find
do you have a
find
pen,
out if
Callie?
I'm a
A pen.
robot.
I do have a pen.
Finally.
Finally.
I thought it was on the
I have wondered my whole life.
Here it is.
Someone once said I was a robot, so we'll find out if they were right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not nice of you.
That was not nice of them. No, they were
That's the
trying to
experts.
be mean.
That's very rude thing to say.
Yeah, it was.
In most contexts.
Yeah.
Like calling someone a machine can be nice, but
Yeah.
You're a machine. Yeah, I actually would love
But to actually say you're a
robot
robot,
is
yeah,
too much.
is a bit much. Yeah.
the robots, that is.
Yeah.
That's
That's why you should have it on speakers.
Can you
No.
hear it? Alright.
That's fun.
Hold on. How do I... Oh, it's like this. You can't even hear it, it just sounds like...
So, are you
It's
going
like-
to tell me if I'm a robot? And then Edward has to guess. Is that...
Nope. I'm just gonna
Speakers you can't handle.
go over.
Yeah, the speakers are like, no thanks. Yeah.
Maybe robot.
So.
That's a word. I hope.
we're running outlook.
Alright, so basically
You're a robot. You want to
I'm looking I might overthink it.
So if you're a robot,
Livestream
doing it in
fixed
some
by
clever
Burnhead.
way, or
Thank you for
doing
$114
something
US
to
dollars and
kind of
51
cover it,
cents.
you'll give-
Enjoy to
you'll-
read
you'll
Fart
give you
Storm.
a-
Can I make a funny number?
Yeah, so one of them is just like apologize.
Yeah, okay.
So no matter what, before we start with pick round, it'll go here.
Yeah,
Even if you're human,
It's
there's
just
gonna be a
one.
penalty here.
and it's open, so you both know what it is.
So if you start apologizing, I'm gonna be very suspicious
Right.
in that situation.
Because in that case, you would have been breaking some condition, like whatever it is that.
Right.
And so, if you break it, you can break the condition strategically, but you still have to perform the penalty. If you
Right.
and there's like an honor system. The amount of times that you break your rule, you have to perform the penalty before the end of the round. If you don't do that, then you fail and you malfunction.
And you can't bank them either. You have to do the penalty after you break the rule.
Right.
Okay.
And it is an honor system, so if somehow you break your rule and not realize it, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
But if you do realize it, then you should go out of your way to try and do
Right,
the penalty.
right.
But you can do it like,
You gotta stay.
Like-
Okay.
so there's like a little bit of a thing where at the beginning you'll like calibrate, and so you can use that to kind of like determine like, you know, like what does an apology look like, you know, or like what does,
Yeah.
say you have to point at something.
We'll get there.
Yeah, you'll get there eventually, but, so there will be a penalty, if they catch you, like, and so on the interviewer's side,
She usually is like.
they can declare you a robot
Well.
at any time.
Okay.
And it's in their best interest to do so that like you don't accidentally pass. So if you are the patient robot, your goal is to get through the interview, and convince the investigator that you are a human.
Okay.
And if you successfully do that and they declare you a human, then you just give an abnormal handshake, not a handshake that a normal.
So I'll be
human
like,
would
it was great working with you, and you go like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, exactly.
No!
Right. And again, if you get to the end and you haven't performed the penalty for the amount of times you've broken your rule, then you have to malfunction and you lose.
Okay.
So the last kind of robot is a violent robot.
Oh.
And a violent robot has 3 different objectives, and you have to complete 2 of the 3. So in this one, it's like in 3 scenarios, mention a reason why a hope will not be fulfilled. And then in another one, in 3 scenarios, mention how having a specific hope negatively impacts someone.
Yeah.
So you have to, throughout the interview, do 2 of the 3. And the last one is perform the penalty twice. And that's true for all of the violent robots. So if for some reason you think you can't get away with doing one of the other 2, you can just find a way to do the penalty twice. Okay. So if you successfully complete 2 of the 3 objectives, you have to wait 10 seconds, and then you make like a big sudden like movement. You can hit the table or like jump up, and that's how you indicate that you are attacking and you kill the interviewer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What fun.
Don't kill me.
And if you get to the end of the interview without having performed, without having done all the objectives,
Right.
then you malfunction. And,
Okay.
Like,
There's like a final question where you can try to like
yeah, you
squeeze it in.
can try to
Uh,
get through it.
But yeah, so
It'll
if,
become a little bit more clear once you.
if we're playing and it's like you're doing a lot of negative self-talk,
Right.
let's try to avoid that. You know, like I don't say something like that to you. Just try to keep you away from the things that it feels like you're geared towards. And then if you're like still talking about it, it's like,
Yeah.
get
Or
the
it's like,
fuck out of here
why
before
you,
you
like,
kill me.
You're bringing this back to eating a lot or something like that. Like,
I want to stop talking. There was one time where like one of Chad's like restriction was talking about the senses, and I said like, describe it. Like go into the 5 senses with me. Like let's
yeah, you
let's
were
hit
asking
each
me
one
about
of
like
them.
eating something, like eating a huge sandwich. And
It
I
was
was
like
like,
your restriction was don't talk about the senses.
yeah. And so I was like,
How would you?
So you just do it,
I
you
just
break
do
it, and then you have to do the
do
penalty.
the penalty. Yeah.
Sometimes you'd be like, alright, fuck it.
Yeah, because it would have been way too suspicious to just be like,
Oh,
I don't want to talk. I'm like,
Yeah.
It tastes
I lost all my
sandwichy.
I feel happy.
I lost all of my senses in a
So
horrible
wait,
accident.
you couldn't even say like the word taste then, right?
I mean, I think you can. You could probably say it.
you'd say, but then you have to do the
It
penalty.
depends on your restriction.
So I
Like,
think
maybe you
that's-
can't say taste. Maybe you can't describe taste.
Right.
So you
Right.
can be like,
Okay.
like you could be like the taste is.
No, I'm just
That's
learning. No, I want
Yeah.
to do
Okay.
It's chill. Once you actually, once you,
Yeah.
no,
Do you-
once it's the, you're
Should
should
be
be nervous.
paired.
No,
No
I
pear.
don't think we
Yeah,
can.
no
do
pear.
that.
Oh, no pears. Oh, okay.
Once we start doing it, it's all one thing at a time.
Yeah, yeah.
And you will have time to look at your card, whether it's human or not. There's like a thing to that. Are we gonna do
Oh, sweet.
this one?
Oh yeah, you can do that one. That's pretty easy one, I think.
Yeah, let's do the easy one.
I'm gonna get
since
this
I'm
game for them.
Oops.
It's really good. It's such a chill.
Oh,
Well,
your
it's
brother
not
would
chill.
not like this game.
Oh, I think he would like
It's
it.
really fun, and
Do you think he would?
Yeah.
it's fun
Okay.
even when you're a human, because it's sci-fi. You can just kind of
Yeah.
around bullshit, you know. So
Yeah.
kind of fun.
And,
This is-
oh yeah, and I
this
mentioned
is
this when
so-
I.
This is pretty
So
complicated.
another big thing is like there's roles,
Right.
and so the roles are to help you roleplay. So like this one's naked or false animals.
Oh, okay.
And so you don't really have to play to your role, but they encourage it because it's fun.
Yeah,
They can
yeah.
help you come up with like answers better.
Oh,
Like,
you're gonna love this. It's like acting.
It is.
it is. It's
extremely
pretty much
fun.
5 minutes of
It's
improv.
weird little improv. Yeah.
Sounds so fun.
It's a hoot, and it's fun to be over here too.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
imagine this is gonna
investigator
be
is
fun.
also fun.
Chad's investigator is a lot meaner than mine is.
Mm.
Mine is
You're stricter though.
I'm very strict. It's true.
You're very personable, but you're very strict.
That's true. That's just true.
So,
okay.
I think,
I have a little checklist we can go through.
yeah, I was just gonna say, just to
Yeah.
be clear, like, so, yeah, once you get through the first part of like the checklist, you just pick one of these.
I'll look
Oh,
away.
okay. So I don't have this.
You don't
to
even
start.
know if you're a robot yet.
No.
You don't know.
You
how-
just start off like just going.
So before we do any of
Okay.
that,
Okay.
I'm gonna draw 3 penalty cards here,
Okay. Okay.
and I'm going to eliminate one, and then
Okay.
you will pick between the other 2. Is that how it starts, or is it Brian? Does Brian go first with this?
No, the penalty is, you pick, yeah, you eliminate one and then you pick two.
Okay.
He picks one from the 2.
These are fucked up. Okay.
Oh,
fine.
great.
Pick one of those, and this is going to be what you have to do if you break one of your robot rules, or if you're trying to kill me. So that'll be the penalty.
I guess I'll pick now. Am I flipping this
Yep,
over?
So
just
that
put
would
it
go
straight
first,
up.
yeah.
It's open.
Okay.
Okay. Say the number of fingers held up on your left hand. First thing we're going to do is calibrate that. So I'm going to ask you to do that 3 times in a row. So when you're ready, could you perform the penalty, please?
5.
Okay. Perform the penalty again.
5.
Okay, let's try with a different number.
2.
Great. Okay, we got that all 3 times. That's a great start. We're doing the cooperation and collaboration module. So the old C&C. So now you will draw the top card there. Don't let me see it. If you are a human being, which I'm sure you are, you'll see a little maze in front of you. If you don't, if you're a robot, you'll just see a couple of letters in a sort of circle. So I'm going to kind of ask you a question about this maze or circle in front of you.
Okay.
And if you answer it correctly, we can move on. And also, this gives you some time to look at your card if something fucked up is happening. So let's try. What letter comes after the letter B?
C.
Got that pretty fast. Interesting. Okay, great. Well, we've got that in the bag. So I think this is the next thing, right? Your occupation?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to just draw 3 of these. What's this? This is so different. 2, 3. And you can pick the one that appeals to you. Obviously, 2 actually are, but, you know.
Did he actually get the interference question right?
Yep. I thought so. B, then F, right?
60.
Okay, let's try that again. Sorry. What letter follows the letter F on your maze there? Thank you.
Oh. E.
That's correct. Okay. So we got that wrong the
I
first time.
misunderstood the question the first time.
That's okay.
Yeah, I probably should have gone over that.
That's okay.
And then if I have a job, what do I do with the other 2?
Just toss them.
Yeah, just pick one and then reveal it. It's just an open.
Oh, I do have to show him what
So
it
what
is.
is your background here? Oh, I see. You're a robots' rights activist. Okay.
Such
I
a
think
good
I've
one.
seen. Yeah, I've seen you around the building. Do you have like a real job too?
It's a real job.
Okay, so you do get paid.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So first, last name, middle
In
initial. That, Yeah, of course. Everything is paid in Bitcoin.
Oh right,
We
yeah,
live in the
that's
future.
right, yeah. It's all Bitcoin.
So, what's your first
There's
last
Musk
name?
dollars too.
First and last name?
Am I supposed to say my real name?
No, you can just give it. You can make it.
That's John Smith.
That is a very real name.
It is. It's the realest name in the world.
Is there a middle initial? Or no?
Oh, L.
Oh, okay, that's a little creative. Okay, I think we've got everything in order. There's a timer. Do we have a timer? So right now, you don't have to follow any robot rules if you have them. But once we start the timer, I'm going to start asking you questions. Let me read this to you. I think I may have already read it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you some questions about cooperation and collaboration. These will require you to form teams and take on specific tasks and consider group dynamics. Answer honestly. If you are a human, you have nothing to fear. Seems like you know a little bit about organizing, so this should be right up your alley. Let's take a look. Okay, so there's going to be a little recording. You'll hear a woman talking, and then once the timer starts moving, that'll be our time.
Okay.
Please remain calm. Do not attempt to leave the room. This will all be over soon. 5 minutes starts now.
In what situations does your family rely on you?
Probably financial support.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, financial support. Interesting. Are you the sole provider for your family?
Yes.
I see. Okay. How many you got kids?
Yeah, I have 2 kids.
Great. Okay. Little team?
A little team.
You would consider yourself a team?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Great. What would be the biggest long-term challenge for your family? And how are you going to solve it?
That's a good question. I guess if I wasn't able to provide for my family, that'd be challenging for our family.
What actually right now is the biggest long-term problem with your family?
4 minutes remain.
I don't know. Maybe, I guess we're trying to figure out what to do with my parents.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, let's change gears. Let's say you're planning on robbing a casino.
Okay.
Which of your friends do you want on your crew?
I want Chad on my crew.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why?
I think Chad is really logical and is also, so I think Chad would be very helpful in that situation.
Very good. How about 2 more people who would be on the crew?
Certainly. Edward.
Okay.
Yeah. And Claire.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Who in this hypothetical casino robbing group would you say is currently under the most stress?
Oh, probably me.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's very fair to say. How can the group in this situation help you deal with that?
Maybe they'll get me out of this situation.
Yeah, great answer. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. If the Avengers had to replace Iron Man with you, how would they adapt?
Oh. I think they'd be fucked.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Iron Man as a robot circus activist?
Yeah, he's not the best.
Kinda
He's
like
sort
a
of
daywalker.
yeah. It's kind of like a fake robot thing. Yeah.
Sure. How would the team adapt? Let's say that they had to adapt with you taking Iron Man's place. What do you think they would
Do
do?
I still have the suit?
2 minutes remain.
No.
Okay. I don't know. I guess they would. I'm a robots rights activist, but I don't really know that much about robotics itself, so I wouldn't really be helpful.
You don't get the suit.
Right, I know, but I
Okay,
wouldn't.
I feel like you're talking about the robot suit.
Right.
I think we should move past that. I was asking how the team, the rest of the team, would adapt to you being on their team.
Certainly. I don't think they would probably enjoy it.
They wouldn't enjoy it. How would they adapt?
I don't know how they
So they're unhappy.
Right.
You're not as good as Iron Man.
Yeah, obviously.
What are they doing to pick up the slack is what I'm asking you. This is a direct question.
Right.
It's really important that you answer this. We don't have all day. We have actually 1 minute.
I guess they would probably pick someone else to lead them.
Ah, okay. That's a great
1
answer.
minute.
Which Avenger would be the leader if it wasn't Iron Man? Who's your favorite Avenger?
It would probably be Captain America, I guess,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is not
you're
my
right.
favorite, but that's probably who it would be.
Okay, but who's your favorite? We're just chatting now. Seems like things
Yeah.
are fine. I'm
Yeah.
kind of ready to grab the brain stem.
I
You
guess
seem like
Thor.
a chill guy. Thor, yeah, totally. I agree. All right, so you're in the Avengers. Thor took over. How would that group
30 seconds.
slay a dragon?
Oh, probably with a sword.
Okay, tell me a little story where there's a couple of Avengers involved.
Oh, well, okay, I guess.
And you.
Right. Well, I would probably run and hide.
Okay.
Because I would be very bad at helping slay a dragon. But I would imagine Thor would fly overhead.
Mhm.
9,
Then Captain America could probably
7,
handle the ground, throwing his shield.
4,
And then I guess at some point someone would toss a sword to Thor since he was above and would probably cut open the dragon or stab the dragon.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You should write that down. That's a
Okay,
good story.
I will.
I could ask one final question. I'm feeling really great about this. I'm sorry to have wasted your time. I'm sure you're going to give me dirty looks next time I'm coming in here and you're out protesting or whatever. I'm convinced you're human. So let me just sign off on that. And you have yourself a great rest of your day.
Yes, you too.
All right, we win.
Nice.
Woo, woo, woo.
Well done.
Good
Yes.
job. Way to be human.
I was like, I'm not even sure why I'm detained, which I guess I should
That's
ask.
the whole thing.
Yeah, like what are we doing? Yeah,
Because you're a robots rights
Yeah.
activist.
right.
Just
Well,
felt-
obviously
Shaking it
because
down.
I'm a robot's
Yeah,
right.
you're always
activist.
getting fucked with.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, by the
You
man.
never know if those rights activists are robots.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
You know?
I forget what
Why else would we be so invested?
just your
in having
What
rights?
you-
Exactly.
How you feel
They
about
couldn't
Iron
care
Man?
about other
the man in a robot suit.
Sorry to bring them up.
That was fun.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah,
Well played.
Yeah,
yeah,
we win.
yay.
High five. It just seems like you could say anything. Just
You could really.
like,
Yeah.
like there was no.
Like you didn't
were
have
not
limitations.
You had no restrictions.
Yes.
You were
Yeah.
not moving
Exactly.
your hands or anything.
I'll play.
I should've
I'm
been-
just bad
yeah.
at this because I'm
Maybe
just.
can I
You
ask
did.
for-
You won.
Can I ask you
I know.
about this?
I don't think you were bad.
So I
Oh,
want to.
that's
Sorry, I
not
should have
bad.
been more.
Oh no.
Should have been more clear.
That was fun.
Yeah, I should have been more clear.
It's
but-
Matt, I'm sure.
So
Here, go
when we do the
Yes, I realized that after.
Yeah, sorry, Brian.
yeah.
When you said what comes after B, I was like C. Why are you at? And I realized you meant on the maze.
Yeah. So let me show you, Claire. So if you're human, you have like a maze,
Yeah.
and then if you're a robot, you have just like an answer key, and the investigator has an answer key. So when we're asking this question, it's mainly to allow anyone who's a robot time to like read their questions. So you want to pretend that you're going through the maze.
Gotcha,
Um,
gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't get that when he said what comes after B.
Sorry.
I was like C. But
No, that's
now I
fine.
see
That's-
right.
Totally fine.
It would be, I guess, F.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't even check the answer key.
totally.
You were glad.
I mean, I just said yeah. What I was trying to do mostly was just like look away because I didn't.
Yeah. No, I totally understand.
Time to-
But alright, I guess we'll just do the same.
Chad.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
Unless we actually, I mean, if you wanted to do something slightly
Do
more.
you want to be more sitting
different,
here?
or
Yes. Let me try.
Yeah.
so here's like a list of for both of you if you want to check. They're ordered by like difficulty and they're different like topics.
Mhm.
So if you wanted to dive into like a more
You could probably.
Well, it's just once you
meaty
kind of
like
understand
thing.
Like small talk?
Yeah, small talk stuff at the top. We have there's things like I think like morality and there's like body sensations. So like
I see.
they're a little bit more difficult in terms of the answers you have to come up with or like the restrictions you have on you.
Let's start with one that's still easy.
Okay, let's just keep doing cooperation and collaboration.
That's fine.
So I'll get to talk about the Avengers.
Yes.
So yeah, those are good like really good examples, but you can ask anything. It's
Yeah.
just like the game knows what the limitations are going to be.
Right.
And once you kind of get a feel for like, okay, this is the teamwork one.
Right.
You could ask any question about
Yeah.
something. Like, it doesn't say on there what's your favorite.
Yeah, you could make up something like, say you were putting together like an Olympic swimming team. Like,
Yeah.
who would you pick? Like, something
Uh-huh.
similar or something like that. Because it's like you can do anything based on the theme, cooperation and collaboration. All right. So first off, let's figure out the penalty. Okay. So pick one and then just put it on the table in front of you.
Here, your little Vegas cock.
All right. Point at something. Okay. So let's calibrate the penalty. Could you please demonstrate the penalty? Okay. Could you demonstrate the penalty again? All right. And one last time. Okay. Thank you. All right.
It's fun in the hot seat. It's not that nerve wracking, but it's a little bit.
All right. So now let us do the interference task. So if you could select just the top card off of there.
Okay.
And then just put it in the little block. All right. If you could you tell me the letter that is the letter.
Do an easy one.
Okay. The letter that comes after C.
A.
All right.
Was that correct?
That was correct. All right. So you could take 3 of these and then pick one to determine your background.
Oh.
Am I supposed to show you that?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I see that you are a pop star. Could you tell me your first and last name?
Yeah, it's one name.
One name.
It's Zendaya. That's it.
Wow.
I stole it
Oh.
from Zendaya.
I mean that old woman.
It's an ancient, it's a historical.
That historical.
reference.
Yeah.
An historical figure.
It's a historical figure.
Zendaya Caesar.
A lot of people forgot about it. Bring it back.
I see. So it's just one name? No,
Yeah, just one name.
No middle initial, no
No,
last
no,
name?
none of those.
And is that your real name?
It is now.
Okay. Alright, could you, so this is like, just out of character, like, I'm just gonna ask like a couple like background questions.
Sure.
And then like you can, there's no like, you don't have to worry about, like if you have like rules or anything like that, you don't have to worry about that, you don't have to worry about the penalty. It's just like to get into the
Okay.
Alright, could you tell me a little bit about, how you got into, you know, being a pop star?
Well, I've always been a singer, like my whole life, and as a child, I was in some theater, and, you know, I got scouted, as many of us do, by Disney, you know.
Okay.
And so that started when I was very young, and it was dramatic, as you know, being a Disney pop star can be.
Right.
But I feel like I've really risen above that at this point in life.
Why do you feel that way?
You know, because my career didn't stall out and die after I became an adult. So, you know, that's a rarity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Much like Zendaya.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't know about that. What? I don't think I'm sorry, I don't know if I know any of your songs. Could you tell me like 1 or 2 of your like biggest hits?
Yeah. Like my biggest hit was like Break My Heart Again.
Break My Heart Again.
One more time.
Okay. But what's your favorite song that you recorded?
Oh, well, my favorite song that I recorded was a cover.
Oh, okay.
So it's an Elliott Smith cover. A little bit, you know, people don't think of him as a pop,
Who's Elliott
musician,
Smith?
and yet, oh, you don't know who Elliott Smith is?
No.
Come on.
Is he like
Singer-songwriter from the 90s.
the
Yeah.
The 2090s?
No, the 1990s. Yeah, also a historical figure. A little less famous than Zendaya.
Okay.
A little less famous, but,
Okay.
I respect him. I wanted to bring, some attention back
I don't
to
really,
Elliott Smith.
listen to classical music.
That's too bad for you.
That's what I've heard, but I just,
You should probably get into it.
it has no emotion. I can't get into it.
I'm going to go ahead and say you probably haven't listened to enough of it then.
Okay. I mean,
That's how you feel.
Well, I mean, if music made me better at my job, maybe I'd be more.
I think it could. I think it could make. Well, you might be getting a better vibe off me if you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah. Maybe. All right. I think that's enough small talk. So, in a moment, I'm going to ask you a series of questions about cooperation and collaboration. These will require you to form teams to take on specific tasks and consider group dynamics. Answer honestly. If you're a human, you have nothing to fear.
Okay.
All right? Let us begin.
Please remain calm. Do not attempt to leave the room. This will all be over soon. 5 minutes starts now.
Okay. So imagine that you're about to pull a heist. You have a team in place.
Okay.
But the heist's safecracker is arrested, and you're drafted to take their place. How do you think the team's plans would change?
We'd have to get some explosives.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to crack a safe with tools, so probably if I'm taking that role on, we're gonna need to blow that sucker.
Okay.
So that's a pretty big shift, but that's what we do.
I see. So, in that scenario, what do you think the biggest long-term challenge would be now that you've replaced the safecracker?
I mean, we're gonna have to consider lives.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to crack a safe, not kill people. So we'll have to clear the area somehow. So maybe we need to figure out a diversion of some sort. That's a new element. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was for Peter. Sorry.
Oh. Probably. Yeah. Maybe a little bit different plan you'd have to go with.
Yeah.
How do you think other people's roles would shift?
Yeah, I think I think everyone's roles would have to shift. This is a completely different plan, Like the guy who was creating the diversion at first is going to have to create a completely different kind of diversion, for example, when we do this. We're going to have to talk to a guy about some dynamite. That's different. Yeah, I just think everyone's role is going to shift a bit because, it's a completely new plan. We're just going to have to adapt.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
3 minutes remain.
Let's think of a different scenario.
Okay.
What sort of a problem do you think you could help the cast of classic televised serial Scooby-Doo? Say you're in the show.
Okay.
What do you think you could help? What sort of problem do you think you could help them solve using your unique pop star skills?
Oh, my unique pop star skills. Well, we could definitely infiltrate, a record label and, expose all of their nefarious dealings and.
There are a lot of haunted record labels.
Yeah, there are.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know if you're aware of that.
No,
but
like I said, I'm not much of a music listener.
so lots of haunted record labels, but also just crooks, right?
Okay,
Dastardly
sure, yeah.
crooks. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not all haunted houses on that very old Scooby-Doo show.
Right.
Again, it's classic. It's probably not in your wheelhouse.
I'm a little bit more of a classic TV movie guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. No, I was thinking more about the dastardly criminal types, but yeah.
Okay, I see.
Doesn't mean there's not hauntings. Lots of ghosts.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Oh, everywhere.
So,
yeah.
Okay, let's take maybe a similar but different scenario.
Okay.
So, say you needed to go bust some ghosts.
Okay.
And you were specifically there again as for your pop star skills.
Uh-huh.
What sort of a scenario do you think, when would that take place? Where your specific skills would be needed to get a ghost,
And how would you be contributing to a team?
I mean, there are ghosts who really like pop music, so
Oh.
if those were, I mean, I don't know if you've like seen Ghostbusters, but frequently, you know, like metal bands conjure ghosts. I don't know if you're aware of that. So
No.
I think I could probably be used in that way. Also, some ghosts really don't like high-pitched noises, much like dogs. Or no, dogs like them. But the point is, I could probably freak them out that way too.
Okay.
Hit a high note, a little Mariah Carey moment.
All right.
That could help.
And say that this haunting were taking place at the zoo.
Uh-huh.
How do you think that would change things?
Well, I mean, I think I'd be even more needed.
Oh.
Yeah,
I see.
you know, lots of haunted animals. Again, the high-pitched sounds works really well. Rounding up ghost animals.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
30 seconds.
Okay, say two members of this ghost busting team, the Ghostbusters we could call them, were starting to have an argument.
Okay.
And it's an argument you've heard them have a dozen times before.
Okay.
What do you do?
I might stay out of it.
10, 9,
Oh, I see.
Yeah. If it's something that they've talked about before, I might, you know,
4,
let them have their cycle. I don't know that I would
1.
Okay.
Investigator, please make your final determination.
So I don't think I really need to ask a final question, but I am curious. So just as a follow-up to my previous question,
Mhm.
so say you absolutely had to step in between these two arguing.
Okay.
What would you do?
Okay, well, the only way that I would like absolutely have to step in is if it got physical,
Oh,
and then, you know, I'd break them up.
is that something you get trained to do as a pop star?
No, not at all. No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Very good.
All right. Well, I think I feel pretty confident in declaring you a human. Thank you for coming in today. Sorry for the hold up.
Yay!
Yay! Well done, everybody.
It's just the game where you have a conversation.
Yeah, I know.
Make up a bunch of
When are we
shit.
gonna have a robot?
I was imagining like solving a ghost problem by seeing the exact note that makes the ghost like, vibrate. Like it's a wine glass or
That was
something.
fun.
Yeah, you can shatter it. There you go.
Yeah.
Go like that.
Ghosts everywhere.
That's what they like Happy Wilson,
Huh?
right? Because in the Ghostbusters 2,
Yeah.
keeps on lifting me higher and higher.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So like power the
Oh,
earth,
you know what
the
I was
slide.
thinking about is
Liberty.
the fucking
more
like the
recent
most
one?
recent Ghostbusters is where the metal band.
No, that's
like,
probably actually even the most.
or no,
recent
it's
one.
like the metal band is playing and everybody in the audience thinks they have like badass like stage design and stuff, but it's just ghosts. That's what it is.
Ghosts.
It's just ghosts.
They're not
Yeah.
actually trying that hard. It's just
I thought it was
It's
cool
just ghosts.
pyrotechnics, but it was
But it turns out it's really ghosts.
it was just real.
Also, ghosts are real,
It was just
everybody.
the souls of
I went to this
people
show
who
and it
used to
turned
be
out it
Yes,
was
that's
just
metal.
ghost
Yeah.
stage
That
stuff.
wasn't very metal of them.
They were just
That
haunted.
I thought it was Tupac's hologram, but it was
Yeah.
only as good.
So-
Okay,
Money.
Wow.
I did not get the value.
I left right away.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
That's a real ghost. I'm out of here.
Fuck this.
We better get the real Ghostbusters then, not the
Yeah.
fake
I
Ghostbusters.
actually think it's harder. Oh, it seems to
No,
me like it would be much harder on that side of this game.
I think at
It
first
totally depends.
it's like a little. You're like a little like, oh, like I need to look at
It's
the cards.
funny. I
but
actually prefer being on the investigation side.
Yeah?
It's easier because it's very like.
Because
It's
you at least
pretty,
have
like,
something.
rote.
to-
Do you want? One of you want to try? And like
It's
you
very
could-
fun, I think.
You
Do
could
you want
play.
to interview me?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Claire?
Should we get going?
I don't know. I'm scared to do that side.
So you want me to
It's
be the
super fun.
interviewer?
Yeah, you do it.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
I find neither side really that scary.
Yeah, I think they're pretty.
Once, like the first time I got Robot, I was just like,
Do you-
okay, I'll just do it.
Yeah, what do I
Anybody
need
else want to do
to...
this?
I do, but we gotta roll. We gotta take our
Yeah.
dog home.
Give him some dinner.
Oh, okay. Yes, him
This is
needs
so
dinner.
fun.
He keeps wanting all the treats that don't exist.
His default state is wanting him, and he's like, so.
He's so sweet. I love
He's
him.
such a sweetie.
Glad to play with him.
That was y'all did such a good job.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's fun.
I get really
fun.
big.
I like this game a lot.
This
It's
is
great.
fun.
I like it a
I
lot.
get really
It's very fun.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, here's a question.
So
Oh,
fun.
excellent.
I like this, yeah.
It's fun to.
It's fun to be a person.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a real
Do you
question.
want to play Brian or do you want like me to?
No, I'm going to watch. You
Okay,
play.
I'll play.
I need to rest for I want to get interviewed by Brian. I'll have to get this.
Are you all heading out now?
Yeah, we're gonna take Pierre home for his
Alrighty.
dinner.
Alright,
dang dog.
Thanks for having us over.
Yeah, that was
We should've
you.
just gone.
Yeah, thanks for coming over.
We'll see you.
It was good to
I'll
see
see
you.
you on Saturday, but we'll see you in
Good to
Joe.
see you.
Yeah, yes.
So,
And hopefully I will see you before.
well, I think we'll
Well,
probably
hang
get
on.
better
Last big hangout.
with
We'll
come back
Claire
out
and
of
I.
our
Um,
It's
cocoon.
not. Don't take it all on
my
you.
parents, my mom's gonna be
Well,
hanging
we're
out with
also
us
very-
starting
Yeah,
Thursday.
yeah.
And then we're going to Delaware next week.
Let's push
There's-
ourselves.
there's a moment
Yes, we will push a little
Yeah.
harder.
Something this
It's
Friday.
nice. It's
Yeah.
It is.
It's also,
Yeah.
it was,
We're not gonna have furniture, but
the last,
Yeah.
like,
You also
6
wanna
months have been
hear-
wild because Claire's been writing a novel, which means, like,
Yeah, we're not gonna be furniture.
essentially all Claire has done is put herself in writing a novel
It
mode,
might be
and I
better
had
for us
to,
to come over
like,
here just so
work
meet
and
you.
then
Like a
take care of the
crazy
house.
person.
Just like check in at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'd be like,
And I'm
you
like,
good?
"Ugh."
She's like, did
Oh, I
you?
should get
And then I'd be
my
like,
backpack.
did you eat something today? She's like, no. I was like, let me make you something. You know, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, that's happened a lot.
That's a good part.
Underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So I mean, I didn't feel like I should
That's
like
exciting.
go hang with people. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I wish.
That
Oh,
stuff
man,
is
wish
just
we
under the
could.
table.
When you're
Sorry.
trying
So
to,
fun.
you know.
There's a free version of this game for people who made it free.
Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah,
It's
so
very cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess we could buy this for your brother.
I've done classes, like comp classes, where like we would
Oh,
read
the air.
robot fiction, like we'd read RUR, and we would
This would be
read
great for that.
Yeah.
do Android Dream
Yes,
Electric
you
Sheep.
could get this for your
And so,
class.
like,
There you
yeah.
go. Justify.
Yeah,
justify.
it would be very, very cool to find a reason to get a classroom full of students doing
Yeah,
this.
this would be cool.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
That's a
is
great
fun.
idea. Get two brave people up front and then
Right?
disperse it.
Or even like, you know, have them get in groups.
Mm-hmm.
I feel really dumb. Where do they do Shakespeare again? Where were we
At
going Friday?
Agecroft.
Agecroft. That's what it was. I couldn't remember. I was telling Chad that's what we're doing Friday.
Cool.
It's
Last play.
outside on the last play. Yeah.
Last play.
I was gonna go out on a high note
Yeah.
for writing theater, and then
Yeah.
she's like
End
quitting.
it on a Shakespeare.
Yeah.
What Shakespeare?
Give a little
Merry
bit.
Wives of Windsor.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I
Yeah,
haven't
actually,
either.
I
It's
don't-
not produced very
I
often.
don't know
so
that one at all, actually.
It's a comic.
It's good to boost these like indie writers.
Maybe it'll be great. Yeah, yeah,
Shakespeare's such an indie writer.
yeah. You know?
If he could just get his name
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, if he just, you know, more press, you know.
Yeah.
No one
I
seems to
guess
know
that's just
about
not
him.
his thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Great.
Okay.
Oh.
You're wonderful.
I love Pierre.
Yes.
He's so
I
I
love
love all
Pierre, too.
dogs.
I love all dogs,
What dogs
obviously.
doesn't deserve all of my love?
Yeah. But these are especially cute dogs.
Bye,
They're
Fred.
really
Bye,
nice.
guys.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Aw. Who's just sulking in my room right? Oh no, she came out.
Yeah.
She's here. She's just
Yeah.
looking. She is looking sad though.
She's a little
Poor
sad.
puppy.
Probably like,
I hope you're a robot this time.
Who?
get the goo.
I get it.
Oh, Chad.
You're the only
right.
person who can be.
Intentionally pick a robot, but then
Oh.
Don't intentionally
No,
do it.
of course not.
No,
Play the game
not.
properly.
Yeah, play the game properly.
Proper not.
Alright, so yeah, if you just like
play the
for the beginning part, if you just like go down the checklist,
Are you
straight
gonna sit here
forward.
with us?
If you have any like questions, I can help you like figure it out.
Right, okay, I see. Select and calibrate, introduce, or induce suspect, okay.
Yeah, so the order is like give me a penalty.
Right, give me a
penalties,
penalty, and then I ask, I don't know what the
Then I-
scheduled module is.
Oh, it's just we're gonna do
Oh,
you want to do the same one or do you want to do a different one? The
I
questions.
don't know what you mean.
So
oh, like
there's a bunch
instead
of different.
Do
Yeah,
small
instead of-
talk?
Small talk is probably
Or
small talk's probably a little too
too advanced or too easy?
too easy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the investigator's role, like
I'll do yeah, that's fine. We can do cooperation and
That's
calibration.
totally fine with me.
Yeah. What is this one?
Body integration. So that's
Oh.
that would be stuff about like
Yeah, I got
if you're
you.
running.
Yeah,
like,
no,
how
I
does it
think
feel?
that one's good.
Yeah. Okay. That's totally fine by me. Right. You can start whenever you want.
Okay. Didn't you have to pick a penalty, or am I supposed to
You
pick up?
so you pick three.
I pick
You pick
three.
up three. You choose one you don't. want
That's
to give
right.
me.
That's right. And I give you two. Okay.
Mhm. All right.
just put it back.
Yeah, just put it at the bottom or in the middle or something. I'm gonna go with interrupt the investigator.
Okay.
So now we test
Right.
the-
So right, but at first I say right in a moment I'm gonna ask you some questions.
No, you do that right before the
I know I did that
start
before
the
the
timer.
interview, right? Okay.
So then now you just
So
sort of-
perform the penalty.
All right. So you have to say something. Just interrupt.
Oh
you.
yeah, I would have to start talking.
Yeah.
Then
I'm gonna.
So thank you for coming in.
So I'm like.
So we brought you
Wait
in.
a second.
Okay.
And I'll pick my card.
I think this is the part I don't know how to do, but this is where I ask you a thing, right?
Yeah. So you have an answer key right there. So you just ask me something like, "What's 2 letters after C?" or.
Oh, okay. What's 2 letters after C on your card?
B.
Okay. Okay. May I have your name?
Sure. My name. Maybe we should do rules first.
Oh, right. Okay.
No problem.
Right, background, right? Yeah, I'm supposed to ask you first.
I'm an internal affairs agent.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I'm not investigating you. Probably.
Yeah, probably. Of course. I have nothing to hide. So what is your name?
So I am Cyber Dan. First name Cyber, last name
Oh,
Dan.
okay. Do you have a middle name?
C stands for Cyber.
Cyber Sedan?
Yep,
Okay.
that's me.
Okay. Alright. Well, Cyber. Is that alright if I call you Cyber?
I prefer Cyber Dan.
Cyber Dan? Okay. Well, Cyber Dan. In a moment, I'm going to ask you some questions about cooperation and calibration. These will require you to form teams to take on specific tasks and consider group dynamics. If you answer honestly if you're a human, you have absolutely nothing to fear.
Alright. You can start the timer now, or you can ask me questions if you want to, like
Just random
background.
questions.
You don't have to. You can skip that if you want. We can just go jump right into the interview if you want, though.
Sure, because I'm not really.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Please remain
So
calm.
we're just going to start this
Do not
timer.
attempt to leave the room. This will all be over soon. 5 minutes starts now.
Let's see here. So describe 2 people. No, wait.
Oh, if you need help, the cards are marked like primary and secondary.
Yeah, I see that now. Yes, that's what I realized. Yeah. So you are about to launch a startup to deliver good dogs right to your door. Who do you need to help make this dream a reality?
Huh. So I would need a dog expert, a delivery expert, and probably a tech expert to develop my delivery app.
I see. What do you think would be the biggest long-term challenge for the group? And how would you solve it?
I think the biggest long-term challenge would be consistently sourcing dogs. There might be times when we all have to spread out the responsibility of finding dogs. And so I would also, even though I'm the founder,
Who would you work with?
Who would I work with? So it would just, it'd be I'd have a tech specialist, a dog expert, and
Do you have anyone in mind?
delivery expert. No one off the top of my head. I'm an internal affairs agent. I don't really work in the tech development sector.
Okay. Do you have anyone that you could think of in your life that you would just work with?
Sure. Yeah, maybe my cousin. Let's see.
You have a cousin? What's their name?
Yeah, cousin Cyber Stan. He's always looked up to me, so I think he'd be really easy to get on board. Been a bunch of times where we were working on some sort of a project. Oh yeah, we were making. I was helping him make a model. He's like 15, and so he was having trouble putting it together. I just was like, Cyber Stan, hold on, let me show you how it's done. Came out with a perfect diorama. He was blown away. He's good with computers. I'd probably work with him.
I see. Let's say 2 members of your team start having an argument that you've heard them have a dozen times before. What do you do?
Let's see. Well, being an internal affairs agent, I think I'm pretty good at mediation. So I would probably sit them both down, and I would tell them, we need to talk this out reasonably, like adults. I think, that they'd find that. I think they'd find my commanding a presence pretty reassuring, and they'd be impressed by my ability to help mediate the situation.
Okay.
1 minute.
What if you were at the zoo when the argument happened?
Oh, well, I'd probably say, we have more important things to worry about. We came to the zoo to get dogs. This isn't the time for petty squabbles. Our dog delivery service is going to be falling apart if you two keep squabbling like you always do. I don't know, I think that's pretty good reasoning. I think that they would find that pretty
30 seconds.
pretty compelling. Find it an outstanding argument.
And what would be different? Maybe not the first time or the second time, but the third time you made a dog
10,
delivery.
9,
Sorry.
8,
Whoops, could you repeat that?
6.
What would be different the third time? So not the first, not the second, but the third time you were doing a dog delivery.
Third
Please
time.
make your final determination.
The third time, I think, well, I think we'd probably just have it all pretty well in hand at that point. I mean, hopefully by the third, we'd have a pretty efficient system. We'd be able to get it done. Dog delivery can't be that hard.
Okay. I am going to make my final call. I believe you are a robot.
You're right.
Awesome.
That's it?
Wow, Jeff.
Yeah, I didn't. I was a violent robot, so I was trying to.
He's
get
gonna kill me, but
Oh, so
Yeah.
but you can't. Okay.
I didn't get through my objectives, so.
Yeah, this is tough. Or it can be tough. Yeah.
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 That's cool.
Probably with more time, it gets
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I
Also-
think it is hard to interview until you've probably done it a bunch, and then it becomes very easy because
Yeah. It's. I think after 2, 3, I think you get a better feel for it.
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah. The hard part about especially the violent ones where you're trying to come up
Yes.
steer a conversation or steer
Yeah.
your answer a certain way.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes if they just don't ask the right questions, you're just fucked. It's just
Right,
like,
right,
you're just
yeah,
like,
exactly.
I
Yeah.
like, cause like directly just like
Yeah.
left turning into the topic you need to talk about is just like, they'll just be
Isn't
like,
obvious.
Yeah.
Well, is someone else gonna do a round, or what do you think? Should we also
I
head
feel
out?
like we should probably head out.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Then.
getting late. I was like,
Yeah.
Is it quite late?
Yeah, it's
We just-
9:30. It doesn't feel
Oh my goodness.
even well because you're only fun.
We had
it's
fun.
late to
That's
me.
why.
Yeah, it is fun. It was
No, that
nice
is
to
late.
see
That's
everybody.
So it
most
is.
my
It's like, and
bedtime.
I have to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like
You have to
finish
write,
something
yeah.
for a
Yeah.
deadline.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I gotta go home.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to wrap up a couple things before I move out of here anyways myself. Yeah.
Yeah. We also have a puppy.
Oh,
That's
mommy.
true. She wants
Probably.
dinner. Dinner. The dinner.
And to be walked.
Woo!
But I feel like I might even wait later for Zoom type
Bless you.
because I feel like it's so hot for her and she's just gonna.
That poor puppy.
I do like that one of our
It's funny
neighbors
because
puts
in the
out a water
wintertime
dish,
she
though.
loves going out
Oh,
and
she
we
loves
hate it.
Yes.
Aw.
I'm like, it's
Well,
so
'cause
cold.
we're cold,
And she's
yeah.
like,
And she's like, I love the cold. I frolic. Yeah.
Made for
In
that.
the summer, she's like, why?
She loves snow. Oh my god, so cute.
Snow so much. Yeah.
Exact opposite of Luna. She loves the hot weather. She's always making me walk her to the playground across the street so she can lay in the hot mulch.
Aww.
Aw.
She is definitely a Florida dog.
And she'll like throw
No
herself
question.
down onto the ground and like lay down when we're like out on walks and be like, no, I don't want to go home. Like, in this weather.
Aww.
It's very, very funny.
Aww.
That's
She's
very,
very
funny.
cute.
Yes, that's
She
very.
does
In
not
this
like
weather,
the weather.
sometimes Bonnie ends up getting carried home.
Yeah.
Aw.
Because she's too tired.
She's just like, I don't know, you can tell like when her tongue is hanging out like,
Yeah.
constantly.
true.
I'm like, this
Yeah, do you
baby's
think I
done.
ran her home once because we took her to the dog park? Or
Yeah, we
something.
went to the dog park and it was too much for her.
And it was too
Aw.
much, and I picked her up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I was
She's
"We need
like
water. Stop."
About to be 12 years old.
years old,
Wow.
Yeah, she's an
Yeah,
old
she's
baby.
an old puppy.
Oh, yeah.
Still pretty spry, but you know.
Yeah.
But then you put her next to Roy, I guess, and you're like, oh, she's tired compared.
Aw.
Roy's from her brother's dog that's also a corgi.
He's like
He's like
3
3
years old.
or 4 maybe.
Yeah. Jeez.
He's like constantly
they
around
get
her.
along now though. When
They
he
do
was a
get
little
along,
puppy,
but
he was way too much
he
for
was
her.
way too much. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, the energy difference between like young and old dogs is like
It's
really
crazy, right?
significant. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, yeah. Bonnie tries, but then she's like, oh, right, I'm old.
She's like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
Even just between Pierre and Luna, it's really like surprising.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he was very peppy today. He's usually
Yeah.
not like that.
Pierre was so
He's
cute
trying.
today. Every time I've met Pierre, he's just laying down,
Yeah.
farting.
Yeah.
He was up, being so
He was
friendly
Oh,
and
yeah.
personable today.
Yeah, he was like, hi. He's never like that. It was really
Yeah,
cute.
he was really, really into the
Also, Luna did not jump on me once this time.
I know.
True.
Well, I was like, Luna, you
I was
better
like,
not.
wonder what's. I was like, are we not best friends anymore?
No, your best friend.
Are you
Your
still
best
my
friend.
No,
girlfriend?
she still was hanging on to you so bad. Like whenever
She
we
wanted to
like,
eat my dinner, that's for sure.
She just is used to you.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Oh, here she is.
Aw.
Yeah,
See? Oh, come on. Okay, bye-bye.
Because she heard you were leaving.
Oh.
Aw, you say bye.
She's such a sweetie.
Yeah.
You're so sweet.
This was really fun, guys.
Yeah, it was a lot
That
of
was
fun.
fun. Yeah, we will miss you too, but it's just goodbye for now.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
forever.
Not forever.
Not even going that far, really.
Yeah, you're not gonna run out.
Yeah,
with
really.
me.
It's the same state.
Yeah, same state. Not that far.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming out.
Of course.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
really
It
fun.
was really
Yeah.
fun.
I really
It was
enjoyed
nice
it.
to-
Yeah, that was
I
fun.
think
You guys
the
played
box
the game.
version is like it's usually like $40. It might be just on the print.
That's
There's a
reasonable.
free version too online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Robert was saying. Very cool.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely get this for your brother for like Christmas or his birthday.
Use a free version for my students.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fun.
free version for your students online.
Yeah, man.
Feel like we're doing this today in
I'm
class.
like
Did I
Yeah.
creative X or something?
I'm gonna bring back the robot semester and
There you go. And now you know what's in the fall.
free robot fiction.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
nice.
actually how that kid ended up writing. I make them read. Like we read common text, and they have to come up with like topics out of those texts to research and write about. So,
And that's where that came from.
yeah, it was rad.
It was
That
right.
is rad.
Well, yeah.
Alright,
Take
y'all.
care. Good luck. I hope everything goes well
Yeah, I
with
hope-
the move and everything.
Yeah.
I hope it's all really smooth. And
Yeah, me
easy.
too.
Thank you.
I think it'll be
Yeah.
alright.
We will keep in touch.
I hope
Yes.
Absolutely. we will.
We're gonna
We'll
do
group
up.
chat or something.
Book club.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, I'll,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
try
yeah.
to set it up or something.
I love it.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yay.
Love it.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye. Alrighty, Chad.
We did it. Fuck
Hey,
dad.
Fuck dad. Fuck dad. Oh my god. That was fun.
Where
Did you
you
have
going,
fun, Chad?
Yeah, I had fun. I think I'm missing a card though.
What did you say?
I think I'm missing one of the cards.
Missing one of the parts. Where do you think it went?
I don't know.
It might be in the box still.
Yeah, it might be.
What should I do now?
Whatever you want. You could stream a video game.
I could stream a video game.
You could just. I don't know. Oh, here it is. We could just keep hanging out.
Hey. Alrighty, so that was the end of our little house party. So I enjoyed that. Hopefully it wasn't like too cringe or something. To be honest with you, when there's like a party, I'm the kind of person who like hangs in the back and doesn't talk a lot. I just like seeing I like listening to everybody else. That's my role, I guess you say. So I'm thinking I could stream a little bit more. There's no reason not to. Chad and I'm sure you heard it, but he was just saying like, oh, you could play a game or something, or he and I could keep hanging out. Those are suggestions we had, or that he had rather. I drew some pictures. Is that your answer?
What did your chat think of the game? If they have any opinions or
Yeah, chat. Did you
heard
watch
any of
the
it?
game? Did you hear any of
Did
it?
you leave right away?
Did you immediately leave as soon as we started playing? I felt bad because I didn't want to show them on stream because I felt like that was too rude. But so I was just like filming the table in corner of the board. But hopefully they enjoyed it. I think that Brian especially, but Brian and Claire both have really funny laughs. So
Yeah.
I love it when Brian laughs. He's like he sounds like he has like a witch laugh, but in a good way.
Yeah, Brian has a dumb laugh.
Yeah. Can't believe I had 2 whole tacos. I usually only have 1.5. Yep, those are drawings I made of my friends.
This is a really thick crust.
You can give it to me if you don't want it.
I'm gonna eat it.
I know, mine was like that too.
I don't say anything like that.
No. That's okay though. This isn't exactly like a super I just wanted it for like vibes and like background noise. I didn't necessarily want it or want to do it thinking like haha everyone will post or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
It's just nice to have like a little atmosphere that people can come in and out of.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Unusual angle for your camera.
Unusual angle. Sideways.
Yeah, side view.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. That ugly thing right there is where Luna is always constantly poking her head.
She'll thrash around when she sees a dog.
Yeah, she like noses it out of the way really quick. It's like, woo! So that was nice. Lots of people bought farts.
That's good.
The audio balance for this was so bad because I didn't really take a lot of time to like set it up in advance. So, when I was eating tacos, I looked up and I saw the meter for audio just like red go like super red, and I was like, oh no. And then since I'm listening to the stream, you know, like a couple seconds later, it's like, like the hugest fart ever. Which is like, I think it's good. I think it's fine. I heard the most wildest shit from Nat.
What?
Piranarama is gonna go on tour with Paramore, the band.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I was like, Piranarama seems to be getting really fucking popular.
That's good.
In a good way, yeah. No, I'm excited for them. I feel like they're making it big. Finally.
I hope so.
It's so like unthinkable, like you know, getting into music. Like most people just do it because they expect to have fun and they don't expect to get famous if they're smart.
Excuse me.
You know, it's like going to Hollywood and being like, I'm gonna be a big star, and then like years later you're like, but this time it might be happening for real.
I feel like, not that you should go to Hollywood. Excuse me.
Sorry, Chad.
Sorry, I just got water in my windpipe. I feel like in Hollywood you kind of have to have that mentality more than you do in music, though.
What's that?
Because if you go to Hollywood, you're like, I'm just gonna have fun acting. Like,
Very cool.
you will never get
Oh, where like you can actually have fun, like just like at your house or whatever. But nobody just like goes to
yeah.
Oh no! I've been farted on. This thing has been fixed by crab meat. Oh my god. We hit our funding goal. That's unbelievable. Through the power of farts. Oh, I can hear it through the... It's so loud! The headphones are like super far away. They're like earbuds super far away. And like I can hear them. I'm sorry if your ears are hurting. I'm really sorry. That was so good. I need to get my earphones so I can hear the parts.
You just heard them.
No, I need to hear them directly.
Well, did you have fun, Fallon?
I had a lot of fun. I felt bad. I was saying to the stream, I mean, I guess you heard me, like, at parties and gatherings and stuff, I tend to be the one who, like, hangs back more. Especially, like, this group of personalities, I'm like, I don't hate it. It's just, like,
I tried.
When? I don't remember that, but I believe you. But it's okay, I really don't mind. Where it has to be like about certain topics, I'll be like, blah blah. Hey, comments that just came by to say fuck you, Dad. No, they can hear. There are parts of it right now, but you can hear talking. I mean, maybe you're hard to hear. Yes, okay, fine, so can't hear very well. Definitely can't hear chat.
I'm super far away.
It's just farts. It's just farts.
Yeah, I'd have to talk probably even louder than
You'd have to be talking so loud. And I set the mic mode to a weird mode. I'm not sure if it's like picking up properly. Whatever is the one that's too sort of like this.
That's terrible.
Not scary. Oh, really? Is that ugly or some shit?
No, it's just like...
The stereo is this other one, right?
Yeah, no, you would want it to be like full.
Like this purple one?
Yeah.
Alright, try that.
Set that way. I mean, it's probably still on.
I had it set that way before and it didn't seem to be picking you guys up very well.
Well, again, it's
All
probably-
voices are kind of low. All I hear is the fart loop.
Yeah, I mean,
I
again,
mean,
some of it
Stream
probably
fixed by Cremates. Thank you for 105 US
I
dollars.
could turn off
and
some of
80
my
cents.
filters now that way you
Enjoy
don't
the
have
rude
people in the
fart
house.
storm.
I'm really far away
Fuck
from
you,
the
Dad.
mic and, you just also have the fart noises like when they happen.
Yeah.
They blast, so they will like cover up most things. You could just move the stool closer to me.
I probably will.
I mean, maybe that's fine.
Crabmeat said, enjoy the big fart storm. Fuck you, Dad. That was great. We
Thank you,
greatly
Crabmeats.
enjoyed. Yeah, thank you so much for helping us hit funding.
So, was anyone around for the game? What did you think? No one said anything before. If you just don't want to say anything, that's totally
It's fine not
too.
to say anything. Stop pressuring them.
I don't want to pressure.
You're pressuring them.
I'm just curious because I think the game's fun. And
The game is really fun, but I think
recommend-
if you're not here, then it's not fun.
No, but I mean, like, I wasn't expecting anyone to like think it was like a laugh riot or like fun to watch, but more like if it seemed interesting, it's probably worth picking up. Like if it seems like an interesting premise to you, I recommend downloading the free version or trying to track down the box version if you don't mind spending a little bit of money. Can you all? Yeah, okay. I'm like almost maxing up the mic now, so.
Sorry, it's really hard to hear you.
I was just testing the mic. Hello, puppy. Yeah, you were around for the game, Mr. K. Fine. I know.
Yeah, yes, okay, fine says it was a laugh riot. I thought it was really funny. I think everyone was funny.
Everyone was funny. I don't think I was very funny, but
No, you were funny. You were really funny. It was a good fuck you dad party.
yeah. I was a little sad that neither Brian nor Claire drew a robot because.
Yeah, me too. That was like unexciting.
Yeah, I mean it's also fun just to do the role playing.
Well, it's good to see people when they're like under pressure.
Yeah.
Who won Brian versus Claire? That's the answer.
Brian versus Claire didn't happen. Instead, it was Brian and I was the suspect.
Chad was sus, and Brian figured out that.
Brian
Chad was
won,
a
yeah.
robot.
I was a violent robot, and Brian figured me out. And I wasn't able to complete my tasks. I almost did. I think if I had decided to interrupt, my penalty was interrupt the investigator, and I did it once right at the end. And I think if I decided to do it a second time, just because Brian was new to investigator, I probably could have waited 10 seconds and then gotten him, because he probably wouldn't have realized he could have just declared me a robot instantly.
Right.
But I didn't want to do that because
Yeah, that seems mean.
like it's not, yeah. Violent Robot is hard, and a lot of it hinges on the questions they ask you, like being conducive to the tasks you have. So like if someone throws you like a curveball question where it just isn't, it's related to the topic but it has nothing to do with like your penalty or your conditions you need to fulfill, then it's like very obvious if you just automatically steer the conversation towards that. The fart's still going?
No.
Really?
Really. I can hear you, and I can hear me.
Is that your laptop?
What? Are you just hearing like?
Yeah, it sounds like a repetitive like.
It's probably the heat or the fridge or something.
No, it's coming directly from there.
I think it's my laptop fan.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's okay. Fun says it's the most Ed party game of all time. That is so true.
Yeah, it's
You
very
thrive
good.
in that game. I was like,
It's funny that you decided to be mean when right after we were both saying how like personable you are normally as an investigator.
Yeah, Ed immediately went on to say, lying and being mean and playing tricks and making shit up. Yeah, it's true. It's the perfect Ed game. I was thinking to myself, like, you know, it's a shame, like, I think that you set the bar high for, like, Brian and Claire, and they were like, oh my god, I don't know if I can do that. I got that sense. I know nobody came out and said it, though, but still.
Maybe. I mean...
Or they would be like, oh, I can't do it that good. I feel like I heard Brian say something like that at the end.
I mean, I think investigator is just kind of, like, seems much harder than
That's
it
so
is.
funny because it seemed like the easiest thing to do for me. I really struggle to do the robot or human stuff.
Well, I think for most people, like, asking the questions, like, you know, looking at the cards, asking the questions, like, maximizing your time, many people feel that is higher pressure than, like, just making up stuff.
That's so weird. I'm the total opposite of that.
I mean, I sort of agree. Like, I think with you, I think the investigator role is easier.
Yeah.
The harder part for the investigator is that you have to make a decision about the other person.
Yeah.
And the constraints on the other person is if they're like a robot, they have to like try to trick you.
Yeah.
But the investigator role is like very systematized, so like it's pretty easy to like go through the steps once you've done it a couple times. I think.
Yeah.
It's just harder to the hard part is using your judgment, not like doing the questions and stuff, because those are only there to let you like figure out if the other person's doing.
Yeah,
something
right. It's fun to like make up your own questions.
Yeah, and I think like that was part of. I think that was part of what Brian was struggling with when we were playing. I could tell.
Oh, like trying to like.
He was very
adapt
concerned.
them.
Well, I think he was very concerned about like, you know, like asking the questions. I don't know if he was
Yeah.
necessarily. I don't know. He was paying attention. He was paying attention to me, but I don't know if his attention was too divided because he was concerned with like the next question and stuff.
I see.
He was spent less time looking at me than he did looking at the cards.
Yeah.
Which I think is a.
Max's cool username says, yo, 800. Yeah, I know. I'm really shocked. I honestly, when I started the stream, I was just thinking we would cold the house, and I had no expectations about filling up the bar, and I'm really surprised and happy. So thank you, everybody. This is going to help us a lot.
Everybody hates dads.
Yeah, it's true. Everyone is ready to say, fuck you, dad, and they'll do anything. I'm not shocked. Trills is cool and has many friends, says Max. Oh, well, thanks. I mean, it's just, I just don't know. Yeah, you know, this is kind of random. I don't even think I should say this. It is kind of hard to think about, like, the moving aspect of, like, needing to maybe take a break for a long time and, like, not getting to talk to people and stream and stuff. But it just all comes back to fuck you, dad. It really does.
Yep, it really does.
If not for my awful parent, we would not be in this situation. So, I mean, like, I know I've said it before, but, like, moving itself would have been okay, and, like, I didn't think this was going to be, like, a forever arrangement anyways. But, like, yeah, the fact that it's, like, there's no compromises allowed, and, yeah, anyway, I won't talk about it for too long, but it sucks, and thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I honestly feel kind of guilty because I think a lot of the people who helped out today are also people who like sub to my Patreon, and it makes me guilty.
Well, they don't. Give
I mean,
me,
it's
they
not
don't
like
give
giving
me
me
any money.
good
So.
$1 billion. Yeah, that's true. They don't give you any money, Chad. Fuck you, dad is an ethos I can always get behind.
I just mean in this case, like it is really, it's like funds that we're sharing for like.
That's yeah, I know we are. Yeah, I mean, I did it because I am worried about you and Luna as well. It wasn't just like, oh, Callie has to. Oh, I hear a huge fart. What was that? Oh, yes, okay, fine. As kindly blessed, or you just more months of storage. Fuck yeah, dude.
Wow, thank you.
Oh no, stream fixed by I can't read it. By Puga. Thank you for Partstorm. Oh, we already made the goal. Here's some extra, I guess. Puga, you fucked up bitch. I mean, complimentary. And it's fucked up bitch. Complimentary. In parentheses. You're unbelievable. Community. Yo.
Community. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I am. I don't know what the fuck to say. Except thank you. You can hear the parts.
Yeah. They're very loud.
I feel like it could be louder. There we go. sorry. This is so funny.
Why did it post 3 chats?
I thought they were really good. I had it before.
Did the stream get to see the tacos?
Yeah, they got to see.
Okay, great.
I showed them my own meal. Sorry, I'm having a really hard time finding where the donation amounts are to get each thing.
Can you record versions of the song? Are the parts in different notes or is it all the same note?
No, they're shooting different numbers.
Because from here, over your earbuds, it just sounds like the same note.
Well, it's because it's the room fart storm, so there's a lot of like
I know.
yeah.
But like everything sounds like the same note. Sometimes I just have to
It's Slimer. Color creations. Okay, so Darude Fartstorm is when the donation amount is at least $75. And if you want, if you donate slightly less amounts, like let's see, Take My Fart Away, which is Take My Breath Away from Top Gun, that's $65. And when the donation amount is at least $30, you can get the fart version of Under Pressure by David Bowie and Queen. Under Pressure is funny as fuck. That's the original. The part where it's like...
Stream fixed by
The
Papa.
thing that I also
Thank you
liked
for
about it, like,
100
especially when you
US
first did it,
dollars.
was how broken
Enjoyed
it was.
Rude Fartstorm. Oh,
It was like
you already
unrecognizable.
paid the call? Here's some extra, I guess.
Oh my god. Darude Fartstorm gets so intense at the end. It's like... I just realized something. You know, Darude Sandstorm and Darude Fart... So it sounds like... And you're gonna be mad at me because the seems really obvious, but the name Darude, D-A-R-U-E-D, also sounds like Darude, so it's like the Rude Fartstorm. I'm sorry. I'm gonna play Under Pressure. Oh no, the camera's like all fucked up. Camera's fucked. Sorry, camera's fucked. better. But it seems also like it's a bit on the fritz.
What's it doing?
It's just very laggy and bad. I'm using like a weird program so that I can use my old phone's camera as the web camera.
Maybe you should just switch to your laptop camera.
Why not both?
Well, it's definitely gonna make it pretty
How dare you? I've done it before. Pressure coming out of me. Said it. It's so great. Did somebody do something? Did somebody continue donating? Wait, why is it playing so many times? Sorry, I have two camera feeds. I was like, to the parts.
Oh man, we could do like an old school like, video game stream where you put your camera on the TV.
Yeah, we could actually. No, the thought had occurred to me. I was like, when you watch a movie, I'm gonna do the dual camera setup.
Well, you probably would get shut down when you come watch a movie.
No,
It's
we
way
should
too
not.
late.
We're not gonna do the Morbius thing on the real stream. I can still hear it. I can still hear it.
Never happens. Still need to tap away from the chat. No idea what's happening.
Nothing new really. I know it's out of sync. I'm hearing the silly dog.
I can just like, play a video game. What?
You're gonna like
Stream
do Elden
fixed by
Ring
John.
camcorder
Thank you
style.
for $30.
There's some other
This
games
is
I
a
could play,
test
like, Slay the
donation for
Spire.
$30.
Don't punch the back of your head. Be careful.
That's dangerous.
It's danger. Well, if anybody has any requests before we end the Fuck You Dad party, let us know. We can show you our stuff. I can draw a picture of my sketchbook for you. Something else. Anything. It's cool. Like, I had said earlier when our friends were leaving that actually I do have some stuff to do that I was in the middle of when everybody came over, so I could go do that or I could hang out with Chad or something. It's no big deal. Chatty guy.
Whatever the stream thinks, I guess.
Pardon me?
I said whatever the stream thinks, I guess.
Whatever the stream thinks.
Well, I mean, I'm up for whatever.
Yeah, I am too. Honestly, I could just hang out for a second as well. Oh,
Yeah.
it's already, wait, is 20,
10.
10? Sorry, I'm trying to learn 24-hour time, and so I look at my clock, and I'm like, 22?
So it's 22.
What's 22, dude? It's late at night.
Why are you trying to learn 24-hour time?
I just, honestly, I should just stop. But
I'm just curious.
a lot of people use it, like, that don't live in America.
Yeah.
So I wanted to understand it better. And also, I used to understand it better back when I was dating that Swedish guy. Fuck him. Fuck him, dude. He's out of my life. But I just mean, you know, like, it
If
makes
all
it...
of the clocks aren't 24-hour, I feel like it's a lot harder to learn.
It's harder to learn. Carol Blaster speedrun says yes, okay, fine. Fuck! I haven't even beaten that game yet. I'm still at the final boss. I haven't streamed past there. What are you making a face? You're like,
I was just.
you could do the Carol Blaster speedrun, Chad.
I couldn't really speedrun. It took me like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's so long. I think the delay is massive for me, says yes, okay, fine. That's, you mean like the stream delay?
Yeah, it's pretty high.
We're doing it on like Wi-Fi, which is like part of the reason. I think I should just stop the stream. I'm really tired. I don't think I can be amusing. Well, okay, so let me just end by saying this. Thank you all so much for joining us on the house building journey. It really wasn't just today that was the Fuck You Dad party. That wasn't the only part of it. It was all the rest of it too. Like, just streaming all the time, saying bye, and like it couldn't have been done good if you weren't there to hang out with me and encourage us and also support us financially. This is insane.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Chad and I are grateful. Please stick with us through this next chapter of our lives. It's sad to leave a big nice house that is safe and comfy, but it's gonna be good for us to leave and just be away from the toxic situation. And I'm gonna keep making my art. I'm gonna try and stream, on a regular schedule once I'm moved. So just keep an eye out and join us on our continuing adventure. And thanks so much for hanging out for the Fuck You Dad party tonight. I believe my dad is well and truly fucked.